And we're live. Hey, welcome to Whiskey, Magic, and Destruction. It's time where a bunch of us nerdy folks get together, play some D&D, and we're so glad that you adventurers are joining us tonight. If this is your first time watching the Games Tavern, hi, I'm Reed. I'm the normal DM here. I have just been temporarily replaced with David, who thankfully was really gracious enough to fill in while I was away on Army duty. But welcome. Glad to have you here. Please follow the Games Tavern on Twitch. It's free. It supports the cast and the crew, and we will love you a long time. Remember, you can catch us live on Twitch, and all shows are uploaded to YouTube, typically 48 hours later. We're getting better at that. So you can catch up on all the shows that you might have missed. So check us out on YouTube. Is that YouTube link in chat? I can't tell. I can't see. Are we in chat
Yes.
yet? Okay, yes. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Okay, so let's do a quick reminder from Brandon about the giveaway, and then let's get started.
Yes, tonight we are giving away a mystery dice pack from our friends over at 1985 Games. So type !EPIC once you see the notice in chat that the raffle is live. You must be a resident of the US or Canada, excluding Quebec. You can talk to them about it, all right? I'm done talking about it. You must be a follower to enter, and you must be present in chat for our tech goblins to get in contact with you. We will take entries until the end of the stream, so be sure to stick around, all right, when we pick a winner.
All right, and just a quick interruption to our normal stuff. I just wanted to show off some cool stuff for you guys. Apparently, the new merch has become available on the shop. If you drop in that merch link there for everybody. We'll talk about this during the midterm break, but we've got the new Whiskey, Magic, and Destruction hats. And I think you got one of these too, Mike. You got one in pink. And then we've got the Games Tavern hats as well. They come in different colors as well. So check them out. And I think we just talked about this. We don't have them here yet, but the new hoodies, the new Whiskey, Magic, and Destruction hoodie has just been released. And I think 3 of the beanies as well. There's a beanie for WMD, and there's 2 different black and white limited edition ones for the Games Tavern as well. I'll check you out rocking that pink hat, Mike. You still got the little holograph thing on it and everything, man. Like, look at you sporting that bling. All right, so let's get started. Where we last left off, the party, after embarking on a hell of a side trek, becoming imprisoned, Warlock, leveraging that situation to his advantage, forces the party into acquiring how many gems?
Oh, one gem
in 3 parts.
One gem, 3 parts. 3 parts to 1 gem. To reassemble a gem, they then, after going through all the things that they went through, if you want to know what it is, you got to watch the shows on YouTube. But after getting the gem back to the Warlock took the gem back, split into 3, and we were left off at a cliffhanger, correct?
Well, hopefully not a cliffhanger. I would prefer to go home and get a nice dinner and go to bed.
We're not that kind of show. So, thank you. And there's a bright flash. Roll initiative, everybody.
Let's go.
Ruh-roh.
A natural 20.
Yeah,
Can I
boy.
get some high tension music, but not combat music, please, from the tech goblins. All right, so louder. Give me some more on that. Talking to the tech goblin directly. I love that we have tech goblins in the studio today. So the bright flash, as you regain your composure, shake off the dazzling of your eyes for a moment. The room is now empty, save for a bright orange ball sitting on one of the tables in the house that you were in, and it's pulsing. And with every pulse, you hear a boo, 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 boo. What are you doing?
Backing away.
It's getting hotter. You're backing away. How?
How hot is it getting? Like, can we feel it?
You want to reach up and touch it?
I'm asking if we can feel it from where we are.
Where are you?
Radiating
about 5 to 10 feet from it.
5 to 10 feet from it.
Mm-hmm. Depending on where you were at when the warlocks disappeared, yes.
Okay. Then
Where's it sitting?
On a table that you guys happen to be standing near.
Well,
the front
I'm
door
leaving.
isn't that far away.
Is it it's on the table or it's floating above the
It's
table?
on the table.
Push
I
the table.
kicked the table. Yep.
You kick the table.
Yep.
It bounces onto the ground.
Oh, God. Guys.
I'm running.
I make for the door.
Yeah.
What? You running out the door?
I
Yeah.
make for the door. I don't know how far I get, but I'm making for the door.
Okay. I need to know what everybody got here for initiative. I'm looking at it right now. I see Garlo got a 22. Garlo blows out the door past all of you. He is so nimble and small that he
Kicks it.
literally just darts between legs and everything else. It's like, make way! Boom, blows open the door, right? The door
Ooh,
was
I made
locked
that
until
door.
Garlo hit it. Garlo, I think, senses danger. Okay? From there, Turja is immediately following behind.
Yep.
At that point, Cimarine is right behind them. Rafe, feeling safe, not at all, bolts for the door, tripping over Luciano.
Oh, God.
Luciano, with a 5. I need you to make a dex check as the scrum goes out the door all at once. Was that? Oh. Yep, you do have an inspiration. You got to
And
use
a
it, though.
reroll?
Yeah, if you're going to use it. Are you going to use it?
Oh, I'm burning it. Oh,
All
God.
All right, everybody. What's he got? A 12. All right, that's what saved you. So instead of falling completely flat inside the building, you trip and roll out the door just as the window blows out completely as fire erupts around everybody. I need you all to take. You all wind up taking. I need you all to make a dex check except for Luciano, who's now flat on his face, to see if you manage to hit the deck in time.
Check or a saving throw.
Saving throw. Make it a saving throw. 14, 15, 11, 20 from Carlo. That small size really paying off right there.
Little cannonball, just like, whee!
Because you elected to move instead of standing there staring at the faster and faster pulsing ball, a fireball explodes. You take half damage, halved again because it was from within the building. Let's see here. How do I make this work? It's not doing it for me here. Screw it. I'll do it this way. We have whiskey, magic, and destruction dice. Just because we can. Coming soon, but not today. Let's see. All right, that was a lot of dice.
That's all the damage, right?
Yeah.
No, that was d20s and stuff too. So we're not gonna.
It was a good one, though.
So halved, and then halved again. You all take 10, 14, 15 points of fire damage.
Yeesh. Well,
As
thank
you
God we
guys,
got it quartered.
Yeah, not bueno, not bueno at all. The building is now on fire. Parts of it have obviously collapsed from the flames themselves. What time of day was it?
I believe it was evening because after we finished at the bakery.
So, some of the various different lamps have also been blown out that are close to the building. You hear whistles going off everywhere. People have come out to the streets. You guys have dusted yourself off. Rafe, you've lost your eyebrows. Unfortunately, they've just been singed right off. Everybody's gotten a little bit of stuff and singed hair everywhere, but Rafe unfortunately took the brunt of the eyebrow blasting. What are you doing now?
Leaving.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah. Leaving is a good.
People are
good
like
plan.
going, "What happened? What happened?"
Couldn't tell you.
Fire happened.
What's going on?
Is anybody
I'm
in
so
there?
confused. I
No.
don't know.
Anybody know if anybody's in there?
Just run. Just
I'm
move.
just picking myself up off the ground. Just.
I give you a hand. Arm over shoulder. Come
Does
on,
he
buddy.
need help?
Yeah, me.
Oh,
How much did I take, Reed? Did you say?
You took half of 15.
Okay.
Oh, you took none. You took none because
Oh.
you were flat. Yeah, just
Perfect.
blew over you. I mean, like, you got lucky. What can I
Oh,
say?
nice.
Falling on your
Good
face
luck.
for once has actually paid off.
Hey.
Where are you going from here?
I'll ask Turgid, back alleys to the Yon and Partle.
Yeah.
Do we even still have a room there?
We can buy rooms. I don't think we want to be on any main streets.
Lascivious said he had paid for our rooms.
Yeah, our animals should be being watched.
Oh, in that case, yes, Yawning Portal. Let's go.
Okay. So you're taking back alleys?
Yes.
Okay. So you make it about 3 blocks. And aside from the whistles and what sounds to be the sound of wagons rushing to the fray with fire, with water to form bucket brigades and so on, and the shouts in the distance, and of course the bright glow that you can look up and see as the one building is on fire, you guys it starts to get quieter as you move through the back alleys. I need you all to make a perception check for me real quick.
I am apparently really big on 14s.
I'm
Hey,
really good at
14.
the
This is like the 14 club
What
today.
is happening? Who broke it? Carlo.
Garlo did. Garlo's got some hot dice today.
Okay. So, Garlo, you hear as you guys get a few more blocks away. So you're about 5-6 blocks away in the North Ward. You hear, "Help! Help!"
Where's it coming from?
My baby!
We're still hurting, right? Like the people still took damage.
Yeah.
I mean, 15 hit points, but I mean, like, you guys are tougher than that, right?
Wow.
I don't
Nope.
trust mysterious voices coming asking for help. Let's get
My
out of here.
baby!
I'm ready to go.
Where do I? Where do?
It fell in the sewer grate! Help!
Definitely not going back in the sewer. Not doing it again.
Do I see the person?
The
or do I
last
just
time we were in
hear-
sewers, we got sued.
You don't
No
see
way.
them. It sounds like they're around the corner.
Oh look.
You look around the corner and you don't see anyone, but you do see a sewer grate is open. There are crates and boxes and barrels stacked up. There are tarpaulins over certain things. It looks to be a little bit of a mess. Doesn't look like people go back there, and it's used as a storage area because it's like a dead end in an alley.
Is the grate like in plain sight?
Yeah, it's right in the middle of the area. It's where water would drain in normally.
Quick detour, and Garlo's just gonna hustle down to that direction.
Oh
This is a bad
Back here.
idea.
Carlo!
no! There are things that will take advantage of stuff being in chaos. Come back.
Arlo shuffles down. The rest of you stay there.
Yes.
Mhm.
No.
I'm
follow
just
Garlo.
speechless. I'm just like,
Arlo, you step into the area. It's at least 20 feet wide area, open area, surrounded on three out of the 4 sides, not including the entryway, where the entryway is crowded by crates themselves as well. You step into the semi-open area. It is dark. Only the moonlight lights it up because the evening is now upon you thoroughly. You couldn't run through the alleyways very quickly in some cases. As you get in there, the grate is open, but you don't see anybody. But you do hear from the grate below, "Help! Help!
Carlo, don't do it.
Arlo, come on.
My
What do they need to do?
baby!"
Do they need to write a sign and post it above the sword grate that says "trap"? Don't
That's
do
what
it.
you see from the opening.
Excuse me. You all right down there?
Oh.
Help me! My baby!
is there a baby down there? Do you see anything?
Are you going over to the grate?
I'm gonna go over and just, Carlo, hurry up!
Garlo's at the entrance. You're standing right behind him. It's not the big of an alley.
Oh, I thought he went down. I thought he went in this room. I was like, come on.
No, he went to the entrance.
Oh.
He went in there, but
Is
he's
there even
past the
anything in
entrance,
here,
but he's
Garlo?
not
Can we go?
past- Too much further past the entrance.
Just try to
Carlo,
look around.
We need to get somewhere safe so we can heal.
Someone's in trouble, right? Have you come over? Or are you just shouting from the corner of the alley?
Well, Reed, how far away is he? Like 20 feet, 30 feet?
He's like within 10 feet of you. You
Oh,
just
then-
watched him basically break off and go
I'm just
down this
talking to
entrance.
him.
Yeah.
I think Sim was the only one on his heels.
We really need to get somewhere safe.
Terja, can you do the light trick real quick?
I give Garlo this look, and then I sigh, and I cast dancing lights, and I put them in his direction. Yes.
All the dancing balls pop out. And are you going to push them over his head into the alleyway?
I said, do you want me to put them in, where do you want me to have them follow you?
Well, I want to see what's down in the... If I can see this person in the tunnel. Or in the
Hey.
Putting them
sewer.
down in the tunnel?
I send them down into the tunnel.
All right. Are you walking up to the grate?
Yes.
Just another lawsuit waiting to
You
happen.
too?
Yes,
Okay.
unfortunately.
So Garlo and Terja walk up to the grate.
God help me.
All right. As you begin to look down, roll initiative, everyone, one more time.
Can I keep my last initiative? Because it didn't
No.
give me anything. I want it. It's so good.
Bent
Bree.
over, looking down. Oh, man.
It's not as good.
Okay. So what we see is... All right. As you do that, from behind the tarpaulins, from behind the crates, 6 hooded figures hunched over come out, daggers drawn, short swords drawn, and they immediately start setting into you.
Arlo.
Number 1 goes after hold on a second here. Goes after Garlo. Here we go. Does a 5 hit?
Does not.
It does not. Okay. The second one goes after Garlo. Does a 20 hit? Dirty
That'll do
20, thankfully. Dirty 20. All right. Using his weapons, you take 4 points of piercing damage. The third one, seeing opportunity, also strikes at Garlo. They're assholes, duh. 19? Does that hit
Yep,
you?
19 will hit.
3 points of damage.
Okay.
The next 3, on the other hand, see opportunity with Terja. Still backed
they
over, looking down, going, what do you see? They're now attempting to do the same thing. Does a 17 hit you, Terja?
Yes.
You take 3 points of piercing damage. Does a 7 hit you? No.
No.
And then finally, does a 14 hit you?
No! Ha!
Ha-ha!
Yes!
The rest of you from the alleyway here.
Hell.
Boys. Get 'em, boys. Ha-ha! And that's it.
Murderous chickens?
I believe they're homeless bird people.
Same thing.
What is Cimarine doing?
I mean, she was right up there with everybody else, so managed to avoid detection by the hooded figures. Guess we're just going to try and help our friendos.
They have not spotted you guys, however. The lights have blinded them to everything outside of the alley. So you can roll in.
I was
You
in the
can-
alley. I was behind Garlo the entire time.
Oh, you walked right behind him?
Yeah.
Then I guess, they paid attention to the stout little guy thinking he was easy pickings.
That's
Wrong.
fine.
I hate it when they ignore the tall people for the.
Yeah.
So I'm
Go
just
for
like,
it.
Okay, sure, let's go.
So go to town.
Yeah, no, we're just gonna go ahead and grab an axe and start hacking. So whatever one's closest to me at this point, I'm assuming it's one that's also on Garlo.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and do an attack. It's probably just a quick throw out, grab, and
Oh,
whack.
Oh my god!
Oh, nat 20. Nat 20. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Roll that beautiful nat 20. Here we go.
Oh, that beautiful bean footage.
For
Roll
4 damage.
that critical. Hit that roll critical.
critical.
Button.
And then-
5 slashing.
I also have my Dreadful Strike, which also adds 1d4 type psychic damage as well.
Okay, do for it.
Which would also double,
Which
right?
would also double.
So 2!
Critical
Additional
hit?
2.
No, you were.
No, you get to hit that critical hit
Oh, okay,
button.
hit.
It could be more than 2.
Oh, gotcha.
And it's 5.
Oh,
Five.
And that's why
finally.
you hit that button.
Yay!
That is why you hit that button.
super easy to
Okay.
use.
Cimmering spotting that. Garlo has been hit from behind, but he reacts pretty quickly. Garlo, what are you doing?
Yeah, the two are in my back. It's like, thank you, fellas. I've been needing to work out some aggression, and I'm gonna go into a rage and
Yay.
pull my hand axes and just swing away. I'm gonna go
Alright.
reckless at, the first one who hit me.
Alrighty.
Pop those in there.
How many did we say there were?
There's six that you've seen.
Recklessly with a natural
Nat
20.
20.
Oh!
Oh my gosh,
Wow.
this damage is beast mode.
Garlo is not super stoked about being stabbed so much, and also being disproven about being a good person. It's not wrong to check if someone lost their baby in a hole.
Well,
10 slashing damage.
+2 for my rage, so 12
Plus 2
slashing.
for rage. You take a big ol' hunk out of this one. He bounces back and falls down in the hole from your strike. You hear a plop. Any other attacks or movements?
I move just to be like a menace to the other ones, to try to be
One that's
take up
been
more
wounded
space.
already by Cimmering, and another one that's been striking at you. Okay.
Actually, how does Turja look? You get hit once, but how you looking?
Well, between the fireball and getting hit, not that great.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll move to harry some of the ones that are on Turja too. Try to bulk up.
So you're going to go in the full scrum, basically, of all of them.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Good show. Good show.
I
Luciano,
can't wait till I get a second attack.
as you were standing in the alley, you see 6 bird-like creatures swarm on your friends, and then a melee and scrum occurs next. What are you doing?
Not birds. I curse Garlo first and foremost. Garlo! And I'm like, okay, if we're here, we're here. I'm gonna whip my my kazoo up and play an amazing song and cast some bardic inspiration on Garlo. I'm gonna say, if we're gonna do this, you better at least finish this quickly.
Okay.
And that'll be it. The cast
Okay.
and stand back and make sure.
Really quick, is Dancing Lights a concentration spell?
It is.
Did you roll your saves to make sure that spell stays in action?
I did not. I have to roll a d20 and get a 10, right?
Yes, plus damage.
Well, no, it's 10
con
or
save.
half damage on the.
Yeah, so 10.
So,
I mean, I don't really care if it goes out. We weren't using it for anything crucial.
Except it's dark, and you're human.
But, I mean, it's not pitch black, right?
It's still dark, and you're human.
Okay, how about this? Since I see her light go out, and I use my bardic is a bonus action, right?
Mm-hmm.
I will use my concentration spell, my fairy fire, to how far are they? Because they're in a scrum, so I assume they're close up on us.
Well, it didn't go out, did it? Did it?
Oh,
it
What?
did. It did. She rolled a 7. Okay, so the lights go out.
I will cast fairy fire to light up every
Can you
creature.
do that in addition to your bardic inspiration?
It-
Is it an
that's-
Bardic
action?
Inspiration's a bonus.
It's a bonus.
Perfect. Go for it. Go for it.
So I will cast fairy fire. If it fails, a dexterity saving throw. So the creatures in the area within 20 feet have to pass a dex throw of 13. A dex saving throw.
Okay. 1 second. Two of them light up.
And for the duration, objects and affected creatures shed dim light in a 10-foot radius. So there's a dim light.
Nice.
And those two that it lit up, we have an advantage on if the attacker can see it. So have fun.
Okay. Excellent work. Excellent work. From there, Turja, it's your move from the alleyway.
I pull my
Entrance.
rapier and I strike at one of the ones that just got lit up by Luciano's fairy fire.
Okay. Go to town.
And I have
18,
advantage on the attack
24.
roll, right?
Yep.
You do.
Worth a try. I might have gotten a nat 20. You never know.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Nice.
24
Alright.
definitely hits. So
24.
Hell yeah.
Roll that beautiful damage.
11, and
Oh,
then
no.
sneak attack is 9.
Hell yeah.
20 points of damage.
Yeah.
So you stab one so good, it's like, and it's backing away. It drops one of its weapons and falls plop into the grate as well. Let's see here. All right, so from here, who's next? Rafe, what are you doing?
I am going to use. Let's see, I'm going to use Cloak of Fiendish Menace.
Cloak of Fiendish Menace.
So
Let me know what that does real quick.
I begin to gather power really quickly. It whirls around me. Wind flaps, even though there's no wind in an alley. And all of a sudden, Rafe is the most horrifying or threatening thing that these Kenku have ever seen. Ever. And they have to make a saving throw against Wisdom 13, or they are frightened.
Okay, let's see what we got here. 13 wisdom save, you said?
Yep.
One got a 20, one got a 21, one got a 5, and one got a 21. Of the 4 that are above ground, it looks like 3 of them have passed. However, one runs and dives immediately into the the sewer.
Okay.
If you will. And that ends his problem right there. Okay, so from here, it is now back to the lovely, raven-like creatures. Let's see here. And okay, sorry, I had to handle something there. So from here, the first one then immediately moves in to hit you again, Garlo. Sensing opportunity, it strikes hard. Here we go. Does a 13 hit you?
Nope, but it would have
But
advantage.
it did advantage.
Yep.
Rolled 13 again. Does not hit you. Plop, plop. And another one attempts to strike you, Turja.
Mm-hmm.
Does an 18 hit you?
Yes.
You take 9 points of piercing damage.
I'm down.
No.
Its short sword lunges in. It turns immediately to face you, Simmery. However, the other one that is there is trying to lay into Simmery. Does a 5 hit you? No, it does not.
No, it does not.
So, Cimmerian, you've watched Turja fall. What are you doing?
She's close, right? 5 feet?
Yeah, she was within 5 feet.
I immediately reach down. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds.
You cast Cure Wounds? All right.
Yep.
Cast that beautiful Cure Wounds and take care of that with 10 gorgeous hit points right back into Turja.
I think it's like all like, again, sound of wind through trees and
As
and
you...
bird chirpy shit and like pops up.
Yeah, and not only that, it's a warm, rich feeling as the wound that was piercing and so painfully put you into shock suddenly goes and refills with flesh and is no longer bleeding profusely. It's
We
not
still got work to
perfect,
do.
but at least you're good. All right, and with that, Garlo, what are you doing? Because you're angry.
I'm very angry. So my attention turns directly to the one holding the short sword that stabbed Turja.
Okay,
Reckless attack.
go for it.
16.
16 is a hit.
Okay. 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then remind me how it works, but I'm holding both of my hand axes, so a bonus action attack just doesn't get the
It doesn't get the
Proficiency.
bonuses.
doesn't get a bonus. So it's just strength then. It's not a proficiency. It's just D20
Yeah, that's
plus
right.
strength.
Is just roll a d20. Two. You miss. I mean, you get a little bit in there. but-
Advantage. I'm at reckless.
Okay, take that advantage. Two again. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot.
400.
All right. Okay, so swinging downward, you miss the second strike, but the first one did sink a chunk into it. It withdraws, grabs its rapier, and is attempting to deflect more. Not rapier, short sword. What are you doing next here, Luciano?
How? I'm still towards the mouth of the gate. Where is the closest one to me? One?
About 10 feet away.
Okay, that's actually pretty good. That's good for me. I just want to, I'm trying to make sure I'm not an immediate. What I'm gonna do is the one that's closest to me, I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
Call it me names. And it has to pass a Wisdom save of 13.
Okay. Let's
You
see what it
smelly
does
bird
here.
person.
5.
But you.
How much damage did you do, my friend?
Yes, let's go. 1d4. 3 damage.
Well, you see it wince.
And
We're gonna
it has
Damn
a
it.
disadvantage on its next attack.
What's that?
It has disadvantage on its next attack. On
Disadvantage on
its next attack, on the next
Mhm.
attack roll it makes before the end of its turn.
Okay. So is it stunned?
I don't know if it's stunned. It's just disadvantage.
Disadvantage? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. What else you doing? Anything else?
I'm just taunting, and I look at Sim, and I look at Turja, and I go, "Are you okay? Are you like immediately
Are
after
you rushing to her aid?
your wounds?" What's that?
Are you rushing to her aid?
Well, no, I'm just trying to look and make sure. Like, is she up? Is she staying? Like, what's going on? Everything okay?
Mhm,
I saw her go down.
Okay. Turja, what are you doing? You've just been refreshed with hit points. You're prone.
I'm fine, no thanks to Garlo, and I attack the next. Are there any of the Ken with still fairy fire on them?
There is one.
I attack him with my rapier.
Hold on here. Boom.
Right.
You attack that one with a rapier. Okay, go for it. A 7
Okay.
does not hit
Thank God I have advantage.
because a 24 does.
Yes.
All right.
6 plus 8. 14 points
Whoa!
damage.
6 minus 8.
6 plus
Plus
8.
6 plus 8.
Nice
Negative
try,
2.
Reed.
Oh, six- yeah. Okay.
It
Six-
gains
6
health from
plus
this
8.
attack.
Well, that one with fairy fire then dropped like a sack of potatoes.
Woohoo!
It is dead. You have, I believe, 2 more still standing up fighting. What are you
And,
doing, Rafe?
actually,
Did you have anything else?
Bonus action, I still have the healing potions from the Warlock.
Mm-hmm.
So I drink one of those. What does anyone remember whether they were healing or greater healing?
The healing.
That's what I thought. Okay.
All right,
So, how
drink
many
that.
do I get? 1d4?
1d4 plus 2. Or 2d4 plus 2.
Well then, 8 points.
All right, hook yourself up. Rafe, what are you doing?
There are 2 bird persons left, correct?
There are 2 dark, feathery, hooded, bird-like creatures still there.
Yes, bird persons.
Yes.
Mm.
Bird person!
I am going to target the nearest one with a chill touch, and I will recite the words and hopefully make its heart tremble. Which is a 19 to hit?
19 hits.
Okay. So it takes 5 damage, and that laughing skull lands and grasps.
Rah! It clutches its chest where you hit it. You see hoarfrost. Necromantic damage. And then it jumps willingly into the pit.
Is it provoke op attacks?
You can. Yeah, go for it.
Hell yeah, I'm going to hit
My
this
core
one
now.
for dips. Oh, hold on. I have a bardic inspiration.
Yeah!
D6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, 1d6.
Roll
I
a 2
roll
or
my-
better. And he rolls a 2, which means it hits.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, thank God. I was
Yeah,
like,
right as it jumps, it's just a backhand big swing, low and away
Make it good.
for 10 slashing damage.
You're pretty sure you removed most of its neck. And it crumples as it falls. And instead of hearing a plop and some swishing around, you just hear a plop. And then you hear from below, oh, he's a goner. He's a goner. All right, that's it for that. The other one sees the situation and also immediately jumps into the hole. Anyone else going to take a
Sim and Turja would both have.
Turja, Sim? That's it.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
both going to take it.
Yeah.
All
Both
right.
gonna take a what? I missed something.
Op attack. The bird's
Oh
running away.
yes, absolutely.
Okay, so the first person is Sim. Sim, go ahead. Since you have the
Use an
higher
axe.
initiative.
Just gonna chop a chop.
Just chop a chop.
Uh,
12 does
12.
not hit.
I
Did
try to
anything
chop
else?
chop.
Okay. Turja, what are you
Wait,
doing?
do you still have a bonus D4 by chance?
I don't think.
Yes, you
I
do.
swing. I take a swing with my rapier, and I also miss.
Okay, and it goes.
Wait, no, wait. That was a damage. I'm sorry. That was the wrong roll.
Oh,
And I
a
still
9 still misses. You rolled a 9
Accidentally
on the,
rolled
on the
damage
damage
instead
dice,
of
but you also rolled a 9 on the d20.
Yeah.
That still is a miss.
Sorry.
So from there, the final one drops in. You can't really see down there, but you are hearing, choose it. We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go.
We also have to go. You just killed somebody. That's very illegal in Waterdeep.
And as you turn around,
Oh dear.
standing there, pleasure over the body of a kinku, are 2 members of the watch, looking horrified. at all
Of
you.
course there are.
What? What is going on here?
We were assaulted.
yeah. I kind of step forward, just shaking off the
What
just gruesome
happened?
carnage.
And you see a sergeant step forward along with now not just another watchman, but 4 other watchmen from behind as well.
I say. I told him.
Nobody
not to go after
move.
the
Put your
baby.
weapons down now.
Oh.
Listen,
Sergeant
listen,
has a
listen.
very, very large crossbow that has apparently 2 sets of bows on it. It's like a double barrel,
Oh.
heavy crossbow.
I kind of just lift my hands and I'm like, okay, hold on now.
Nothing funny.
We're not trying to do anything funny. We didn't even want to be here, all right? We were lured down here and attacked. Do you not see us bleeding out? We were attacked
Reed,
and simply trying to escape.
Reed, all those guards actually need to make a wisdom save.
Why?
Oh! Ah!
Because I still have the Cloak of Fiendish Menace up.
Okay. Okay. So you're about to magic a bunch of.
I don't have a
Watch
choice.
them.
It's up. They approached me. They're
Look,
affected by
they
it.
know what they got themselves into, okay?
That is true.
It's not Rafe's
Uh,
fault. Don't blame him.
Hold on here. Let me do that correctly here.
They actually
Uh,
snuck up on him. Otherwise, he would have definitely released it once the Kenku were gone. But we're here now.
Here we go. That's not right. I gotta find the right thing here. That looks about right. Yeah. All right. We'll do that.
Why can't we stop killing?
I
Why
know,
can't we just
right?
not get
Why
caught?
can't you? Why
Come
can't
on,
you do
Reed. This isn't fair.
that? What's the wisdom save they gotta make?
13.
13.
Okay, 2 of them are cowering in the corner. The other 3 are like, "What are you?"
Who seems to be the one in charge?
The sergeant.
You said there was a sergeant?
Double-barreled crossbow.
Yeah. Okay.
Heavy crossbow.
So I'm gonna
He's
try
got
to
him
try.
pointed at you.
That's fine. Oh, hands up. I'm like, hey, look at me. Hey, we're fine, okay?
Mhm.
Nothing's going on. We were simply on our way. We got jumped.
In a
We're
back
just-
alley, right?
Absolutely. You think there's safer places to be? The streets are kind of dangerous too. I mean, I'm sure
Mhm.
you know.
Mhm. Everyone on
well-
your knees.
Yeah. As I'm doing that, I'm going to cast Charmed Person.
Oh no, no.
Verbal or somatic components.
Yeah.
Material
Verbal and
components.
somatic. Yeah.
Are
Both.
they material components? What are the material components?
No, it's verbal somatic.
Okay, so are you trying to do this secretly?
Yeah. As I'm
Okay,
complying.
so I need you to make a sleight of hand check. To see if you do
Okay.
this in a way that you can get away with it.
Not great.
Yeah, but yeah, you fail.
Oof.
You
Tried.
fail.
I tried.
And now you're going to take. Let's see here. 1. Does an 18 hit you?
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Does a. That was the wrong dice. So you take 9 and 8 points of piercing damage as both heavy crossbolts slam into you.
17.
No spell casting.
I'm not even a spellcaster. Okay.
17. Are you alive?
Yeah, I'm alive.
All right.
I'm just really hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what that looks like. I've been around here a few times. You know that casting spells on City Watch is illegal.
I'm a simple pub musician. What are you doing?
You,
Ah!
short stuff.
And I'm just gonna.
What's
I'm just gonna
happening
bloody
here?
murder.
As you
I'm
can
just in.
see-
Calm yourself. I see you breathing heavy.
Yeah, and it is because Lucy now has 2 fresh holes.
Yeah.
Garlo's, the axe may be on the ground, but the fists are very tight.
Don't
Uh,
make another mistake. Don't let a mistake that you make in the next 10 seconds affect the rest of your life, son. What happened here?
I told you what happened, and you shot me. And I'm just gonna be very indignant, very like, what are you doing? Why?
Shut
I'm
up,
trying to make
horny.
Noise.
Lucy, now would be a good time to be quiet.
I'm shot and hurt, and I told the
You have
truth.
the right to remain silent, but apparently not the ability.
You
As you
you
can
put holes in
see-
me.
You, miss, your short fella is not talking much. He's just angry. What about you? Anything to say about what happened here?
Which miss is he referring to?
The tall one.
That's not
The
helpful.
pointlessly tall one.
That is also not
With the
helpful.
pointy ears.
Thank you.
I was gonna say, I thought, well, we heard a voice, you see, and it was saying, "Help, our baby, it's in a sewer." And so our friend here decided to be a good Samaritan and walked on over. And then, wouldn't you believe it, there were a bunch of bad guys in robed hoods and stuff. It wasn't a good time, and they attacked us. Us. We were defending ourselves.
Agreed. I'm gonna drop the spell at this point because it will occur to me that I've still got it up.
Okay. They
Rafe just feels so comfortable in like a menacing silhouette. It's like,
and they
hmm.
the other 2 immediately like kind of go, oh, okay. And you, with the funny spell thing going on there, that's not making you so scary anymore. What happened? What do you think happened here?
Well, my friend was indeed trying to be a good Samaritan against the better wisdom of his companions, who know that the only thing that happens in back alleys is ambushes by thugs, which is exactly what happened. That's why I was using
what
the spell, by the
thugs?
way.
I only see 1 here.
Yes, and an open grate. You can put 2 facts together, can't you?
What I see is 5 of you standing over the body of 1 other.
There ought to be at least like 3 bodies. We killed like 3 of them, Reed.
A lot of them dropped through the
They
grate.
fell into the grate.
Oh.
The only one
Well,
that landed on the
if
ground was,
you-
I think, the one that got completely wiped out either by Garlo or.
Sergeant,
Sam,
you
I
saw
think.
the effect of my spell. It worked. They ran away in fear because they are fundamentally cowards.
Also,
What-
you might gather from the amount of blood on the floor that not all of it came from us.
I don't know. She's looking pretty, and he points to Turja. Pretty bloody.
Boy, if this was all her, she wouldn't exactly be up and about, then would she?
There's not a lot of blood, to be honest.
I mean, if
Tell me,
bodies fell,
Sergeant.
but cuts happen.
The
Tell
very
me, Sergeant,
fact.
if we were really brigands, do you think we would be having a discussion with you? We would have
And-
just left.
And how many? Keep your hands where I can see them. Up. What? And how many of these supposed brigands were here?
6
6,
And
maybe?
what were they?
They're
birds.
this. Pick the
We'll talk
body
to
of the
him.
one.
And he's looking at Rafe. What were they?
Actually, I guess I got to make an Arcana check. Do I know?
Well, you
do
know
I
they were Kinku. You know they were Kinku.
I knew they. Okay, they were Kenku.
Yeah.
Crow people.
How many?
6,
Okay.
I think.
We're gonna have to take you all in.
For fuck's sake. Don't you have better things to do?
Standard procedure.
Standard procedure is to shoot
Do you
me
want me to
twice
hand
and
you-
then not give me any medical care.
You'll get your medical
I'm just
care when
screaming.
we get there. Everybody, on your knees, hands behind your back, no funny business, or we're going to make this really painful. Do the right thing, and there might be some leniency. Do
Can I-
you comply?
Can I at least sheath
No,
my rapier
we're not gonna
instead of
comply.
just dropping
I'm just
it?
squirming around.
Oh, you either dropped it or you took a crossbow, so you guys all had to drop your weapons.
Oh.
I'm in. I am not complying because I'm in pain. I've been shot twice. I have 2 fucking crossbows.
They literally have a guy come back after they get the rest of you, or the rest of you complying. Is anybody fighting this?
No. Just grab my weapon on the way out.
Everybody's
this was
getting their weapons
expensive.
picked up because that's potential evidence of murder.
Oh.
So the last one is Lucy. Luciano, they drop a knee onto your knees. They pull your arms behind your back. They yeah. Yeah,
You brooch.
yeah.
This
Here.
isn't
And after they
necessary.
manacle you, and they manacle all of you, and then they manacle all of you together in a chain gang, they hand you a potion of healing that you can drink, Lucci. Oh wait, did you already have one on you?
Yeah.
They ask you, do you have any potions of healing?
Why should I tell you? You shot me.
Do you want to
Lucy?
use it or not?
How dare you, sir? How dare you? Give me my potion. It's on my belt.
Yeah,
Okay, they pull it
Lucy
from your
spent a
belt,
lot of time as a guard. He probably
uncork
knows
it.
all his rights.
They say, all right, drink it up. And they allow you to drink it. So go ahead and roll yourself your healing potion and mark that off your inventory. Anybody else need anything?
44.
You're good? Good. They also pull out the bolts. Oh, these are still good. Recocks the heavy crossbow, and they begin to walk you to the nearest precinct house from outside the alley. They leave 2 of the watch there to pull up the body, and they check the sewers, of which they find nothing. On the way in, they get you into the precinct house. They book you. They take all your weapons and everything else off of you, as you have experienced once before. But it's a different precinct house than before.
Can I do a roll to try and keep my lockpicks?
Are they hidden on your person right now? Or are they in a
Yeah.
pouch that would be in the open?
I feel like
No,
she has them
it's
hidden
hidden.
always.
Okay. Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Sleight of hand roll.
No, stealth. I'll let you
Okay.
stealth for this.
9.
Do you have any other advantages that you wish to use at this point?
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
Darn it. Oh well.
Oh, what are these? Are these tools of thievery, are they?
Just because thieves use them doesn't mean
Good
they're
news
used
for you is they're not
thievery.
illegal because adventurers use them too. You a licensed locksmith at the Locksmiths Guild here?
No.
Good to know. Mm-hmm. Anybody
Although
else
you
have
can't
lockpicks
blame-
on them?
Garlo's just being cross. He's like, you can't blame her. She took them from your mother's house. She's just trying to give them back.
He
What
looks at you and
part-
goes, I like your spite. I do. It's gonna go far here. It's gonna go well. And with that, they take you into the cells. You are now in cells together as a group. Probably the biggest mistake they could have made. You are sharing a cell with 2 drunk dudes. Across the way, there's a couple other cells that each have like 1 or 2 people in them, all of which appear to be sleeping it off right now, whatever it is. All of your gear and equipment, they say, well, this is everything. We'll catalog it later. And they put on a table at the end of the hall, approximately 20 feet away.
Wow, that's interesting.
And then close the box that it's in and lock it.
Oh.
From there, we'll be seeing you guys in the morning. Think really hard about what you're going to do and say.
If
See
you'd be
ya.
so kind.
Yeah.
I had a date with your mother. Tell her I'm going to be late.
Oh, I'll tell her as I take your mother out for a nice evening as well. Anyway, and then the door slams. Hey, what are you guys in for?
Self-defense.
Yeah, me too.
I say,
I was arrested for drunk in public, and I was actually drunk in the bar, and they threw me out, and they made me drunk in public, and I didn't think that was fair.
Mm.
Bratman, that is. You sound like you have a case, my friend.
You're not kidding me, buddy.
Might have a barrister you can look up. Probably represent you pretty well.
That'd be great. That'd be wonderful. Yeah. I'm just gonna be over here taking a nap. And he tilts his head back and goes out.
Poor soul.
You are now in the jail. Like appropriate jail music. I'm sure there's something in there. Prison music. Not shanking season. Just some basic prison music. What, pray tell, are you guys going to talk about?
We learned pretty clearly that fighting for any reason in Waterdeep is illegal, Garlo. Why are we here again?
Also, Garlo, the next time you think there's a baby in the sewers, the answer is no.
And if there is, it'll grow up
It's still no.
to be a very nice sewer baby.
To
Listen
be
here.
fair, if
He'll grow
Garlo
up to
didn't
be
draw
a
blood
lovely,
first.
Alligator in the sewer.
Apologies. Are you saying that I was wrong for going to check out if something was amiss?
Yes, because
Yes.
it's always not a miss. It's always a trap.
It's not always a trap.
A baby in the sewers, Garlo, please.
We were
It's
deep in the
Waterdeep.
back alleys, Garlo. Of course
Exactly.
it was a trap.
If it was happening anywhere in this fucking world, it would be in Waterdeep.
Yes, if an ambush is going to happen anywhere in Waterdeep, it's going to be in a back alley.
Two things can be true at the same time.
Oh.
Despite all of that, you know that it's completely illegal to fight for any reason, including self-defense, in Waterdeep.
I don't know that. All I know is that
That's
in the
literally
times
why
that
we ended up in jail before.
a lot of killing happened, but I'd say in our defense, the watch is also pretty shite, as I yell outside into the cell air. But then, listen, I'm sorry that we're in jail. I'm sorry the watch is shite. I'm sorry that, these bird people dipped into the sewer or all their corpses just gradually rolled downhill. But I'm not going to apologize for going to look at that. And if you
Garlo.
all think I'm in the wrong,
We had walked away from a fireball 2 minutes before that. It was a ridiculous risk.
Garlo, you have a big heart, and I appreciate that. I'd never ask you to change. I would ask you to make smarter decisions. But you know what? If this is where that heart leads you, I'm in your corner, buddy.
Spoken from the one dumb enough to cast a spell on the watch. That doesn't really give you
First of all, I
reassurance.
didn't cast a spell on the watch.
Liar.
Second of all, I was shot.
Yes,
Nobody
because
seemed
you
to care.
tried to spell the watch.
In your lovely 10-foot by 5-foot cell, 15-foot by 5-foot cell, etched onto the wall is, or posted onto the wall, is a paper copy of what is called the Waterdeep Code Legal, which is now showing, hopefully, for everyone to see. You guys can take a look-see on your thing, and you can read through some of those things. But crimes against citizens is the area that it appears to be Section 4. I guess that crimes against the city happen to involve the things that you could be associated with say, I don't know, a building catching fire. Arson's pretty bad. But nonetheless, crimes against the citizens has an area specifically under assaulting a citizen, blackmailing or intimidating a citizen, burglary, damaging property, murdering a citizen without justification, death or hard labor, up to 10 years and damages up to 1,000 gold pieces. Murdering a citizen with justification is still an exile of up to 5 years or hard labor up to 3 years or damages up to 1,000 gold pieces. You know, those
Little
kinds of things, neither of which sound very appealing, correct?
Also, neither of which I think apply. How do we know he was a citizen?
Fair.
How do we know?
The
bird
default
person in the
assumption of the
sewer.
court is that everybody in Waterdeep is a citizen.
Well, he was in the sewers of Waterdeep, so I mean,
I somehow do not think the courts will view our case with more favor as a result of this, Lucy.
the most I think we should be responsible for is maybe littering. You know? Yeah,
Lucy?
we took the
We
trash
did
out of the
leave a
sewer.
corpse out.
That's
This
on
is
us.
not an argument that will find favor with anyone in the city.
This is the point I was making. It's illegal to fight for any reason in Waterdeep.
Yes, the watch prefers to clean up your corpses afterward.
It gets real quiet, except for the snoring of the drunk in the same cell. And the other drunk appears to just be sleeping quietly.
Should we ask for Sly?
I don't think Sly likes me, Submarine.
Hmm.
He
I
likes
think
me.
Sly really likes you.
Sly is the barrister, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And was it, what was Sly's last name?
Hang on. It's mine now, so
Oh yeah, Alex
Slinks.
does have it.
Ferdy Sly Slinks.
Sly Slinks?
Slice is what he goes by. Ferdy Slinks is his full name. Sly is
Bernie
his nickname.
Slinks?
Mhm.
Okay. Better call Sly.
Better call Sly. Sim starts braiding Rafe's hair. We might be here a while again. This I don't like jail. Jail's kind of boring. Although we got the riot last. Could there be another riot?
I don't think there are enough
Possible.
prisoners here for a riot.
What's that box made out of?
What box?
Box
that's
is
got
made
all
out
our
of
shit in it.
wood, but it's steel reinforced on the edges.
Any chance you could do the voodoo you do and get that box over to us?
As you
No.
say that, you hear woo, woo, and at the window, which has bars, which are too small for any of you to
The
crawl
bird
through.
people are back.
I mean, the window itself is too narrow, but then there's bars there. You see an owl there with a rolled up piece of parchment in its beak.
I go and take it.
Sam, this seems like fake.
And the
shit.
owl takes off.
Oh, but the
It is
baby in the sewer is
tied
fine,
together with a
though?
blue ribbon
I open
with
the
a wax
parchment.
seal that says Blue Zephyr and has a bird on it.
Break the seal, open the parchment.
It is a message. I have need of your services yet again. More treasure to be found in the north. Please come see me at your earliest convenience. Ben.
Oh, Ben.
courtesy of the Blue Zephyr Message Company.
Mm.
Well, I think we need to get out of here and out of the city.
What are you gonna do?
Kurt, yeah.
Can I get some Tinkerer's Workshop? Because I have a feeling some mischief is about to begin.
So what all do we have on us, Reed? Did they
You
put us
have
in?
your clothing and
Okay.
armor that you wore, but that's it. Because your armor is defensive only and doesn't really do a hell of a lot for you.
And we're how far away from that box?
You're 20 feet away.
This is the only stuff in the box. What's in it? Just our weapons?
All your weapons and everything else. Your bags, your pouches, your spell components. They know that spell users exist. So unless you can find a component that you need sitting in the cell, which is possible in some instances, there isn't a lot going on.
Garlo has an idea.
Sure.
Garlo walks up. He's like, "Can your ghost thing? Can it move that box towards us?"
I say maybe, and I cast Mage Hands, and
That is way beyond the weight limit.
I was
You
gonna
do
say,
get
it
your
might
mage
be a little
hand on
heavy.
there, and it's like,
Well, what I was going to say next was I cast Mage Hands and I try to push the box because I'm pretty sure it's not above the it's not below the weight limit.
it's above the weight limit.
That's my
That
point.
box is, yeah.
It's not going to move.
Mm-mm.
So Garlo's like, "All right, I got it." He then starts taking off his shirt, and he's going over to the drunks. And the one that was up, he slaps him in the face. He's like, "Oi, need your shirt
I'm not that
Now.
kind of guy. We don't
now,
do
right
this.
now." Slap him a couple
No,
times.
you're looking for butt. Come on, man. Stop.
Give it to me. Give it to me. I'll leave you alone.
Ham.
Right now.
No, I'm not giving you my shirt.
Can I
I'm
have
gonna
your
take it
shirt?
off him.
Yeah. He begins to take off his shirt. You
I
too.
go get
You're
the
next.
other one too.
He gives you your shirt. Your turn.
Oh, I didn't agree to this. Here you go, Garlo.
And now Garlo is gonna rip it in half along with his shirt, and he's gonna start tying him into a rope.
Okay.
Okay. And as that happens, hold on a moment. You hear the door at the very end of the hallway, the opposite end of the hallway. Chunk. And in walks a single guard. Just doing bed check. Don't get funny. And he walks along. Everyone make a perception check for me real quick.
11.
Nat 20.
Let's go. Nat 20.
Nice. Lucy and
So
Garlo.
everybody but Rafe spots
See
that he's wearing his typical garb of the thing, but he's got a big key ring on his belt.
I immediately.
And
engage-
hold on.
Okay.
He is unarmed. They don't carry weapons back here as long as everybody's locked up. You see the guy across the way from the cell go, "Hey, I thought you should know. Those guys just stole that drunk guy's shirt." He looks over. "Is that true?" And he looks over at the drunk guy, and the drunk guy's like, "Nah, I lost it in a bet." He looks over at the other guy, he goes, "Always trying to cause trouble, aren't you?" And begins to walk back toward the door.
I try and lift his keys with Mage Hands.
I want to distract him while she's trying to do that. I want to charm him if possible.
Maybe you could
What's the
distract him
spell
some
component
other
for charm
way.
person?
No, I just want to charm him. Just quick.
Okay.
What's the spell component?
It's verbal somatic. What do you mean?
Oh,
All right. So go for it.
All right, you cast it. The wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Yep. 13.
You see his eyes kind of whiten up and then
Hey there,
come
bud.
back in, and now they have a haze to them.
Hey,
Hey.
how's your night going, man? I'm sure it's been crazy. These jails I'm talking. I used to work
Yeah.
at one back in the day. If you believe, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe you.
It's just, and I'm just kind of giving Turja. I kind of give like a quick signal, like with my hand, just like go. Anyway, these cells. I mean, gonna get more dank and like dark than these, I guess, right? Like, do you do something to get them this way, or like, is it just natural? Does it just happen over time, or?
So I get a sleight of
Natural.
hand
Make
roll?
a sleight of hand check.
25.
You blow the doors off of whatever he was going to notice. All right. So as you're talking, you see an invisible hand. You can see it, Turja. Lift up the keys gently, not make a sound. And what are you doing with them?
I am quietly. I think I'm gonna bring them. I'm gonna bring them up. So they're
Bring them-
floating over the guard's head.
Over his head. Okay.
Yes. No one looks up.
Hey, the guy across from them says, hey. And the guy turns around and is like, hey, I'm talking here. Leave me alone.
Damn.
Hey, they're
everybody-
doing something. Yeah. I'm sure they are, man. Shut up and sit down. Now, you were saying you need a blanket or something?
I mean, I think I'll be all right tonight. Honestly, you look like you need a break, though. I mean, we're all fine back here, dude. Just go take a load off, grab yourself something to drink. We'll see you again in like an hour or two, I'm sure, right? When you do your next round.
Yeah. Sounds good. I'll see you in an hour. I look forward to it, actually. It's
Hey.
kind of weird. You're kind of pleasant for a change. It's nice getting prisoners like you in here for every now and then.
I know
Yeah.
the daily drunks, I'm sure, get old.
They're usually not very conversational. Yeah.
All right, man. Well, see you next time. We'll be here.
Yeah.
You know where to
all
find me.
right, yeah. Say whatever you say, man. And he just meanders out the door. Hey, man, they're doing something. They're doing something to your keys, damn it. I
As,
told you to
as-
shut up.
I glare at the guy when
That's
the
okay.
guard isn't looking.
And Garlo's just like wrapping that shirt rope he has and just like glaring at that guy.
Make an intimidation check.
Hell yeah.
Here we go. And
10.
that is a 10. He looks at you and he goes, yeah, huh? You think you're something. You don't know who I am. And he shows you his palm and you see a circle with 10 spokes sticking out of it. You know what this is?
Do I know what that is?
You do not, Rafe.
No Arcana
Turns it
check.
looks
No.
No, that's not an Arcana check for you.
Okay.
I know.
Sim and Turja can make a history check at disadvantage.
Looks like you burned yourself on a hot spur.
Oh,
That's
okay,
supposed to be.
19 at disadvantage.
3.
Yeah, you recognize it, Turja.
Okay.
I'll tell you later.
Should I
gang
know
sign.
who you are? I don't think you're anyone important. In fact, you're so beneath my notice I didn't even think to threaten you. But consider yourself threatened.
Yeah, huh?
The best intimidation.
If you guys don't get me out of here, nobody's getting out of here. I'm gonna make such
Can
a
I make an
stink.
intimidation check against him?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Nope,
Yeah.
that's not going to do it.
Nope. No there, robed guy. I'm not scared of any priests anytime soon. So the keys are floating in the air.
So the guard's gone, right?
Guards
Then
close the
you know
door.
what? I'm going to follow up my intimidation with the actual spell. I'm going to hit him with chill touch.
Okay.
Don't fight people. Fights people in prison.
Yeah.
We're already in
True.
prison,
And this guy's
What are we gonna
probably
do?
a citizen.
Send us to super prison, please.
right?
Supermax.
What
We've already
happens?
done this storyline.
What happens in prison? So he gets hit with the laughing skull. It doesn't really do anything, but he gets hit by it.
It's enough to spook him. Like, whoa. Hey, we can work something out here.
Yeah.
You
it's
can be
called-
quiet
You just
for the
opened
rest of the
myself.
night.
Yeah.
All right. Now what?
Terja, are we getting out of here now?
Hey, look. The gods come every hour. So whatever you're doing, you got to get it done in an hour.
Yeah, I mean, probably get it done here in a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair. Okay.
Yeah, we're just gonna leave.
Okay.
I asked the other guy, let's say you had a guard on your side. What would be the best way to get everyone out of here?
Just have the guard walk you out.
Okay, but if the guard just walks out of here, will somebody notice that a guard didn't walk in here first?
Depends. I don't know what it's looking like standing outside that door.
Did we see more than just the one duty guard when we walked in?
Oh yeah, there was quite a few out the front door.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what? I walk everyone out the door dressed as a guard or disguised as a guard, and no one like bats an eye that I'm escorting 4 prisoners out of the station for no reason.
Well,
I don't know. Depends on how good you can convince them that you're a guard and you have the authority to do that.
we actually have 3 guards now.
Absolutely.
Is the box is in the same room as us, right?
Yeah, it's down at the end of the hallway.
Okay. Well, I open the I open the cell and I go to the box and open it, and first things first, I grab spellcasting components and lockpicks, and I take the lockpicks and I hand the spellcasting components to my buddies.
Okay, slow down. You're in a cell.
Yeah.
You have the keys to the cell.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Unlocking the cell.
Okay, so all of you hear the door is wide open. Now, from here, you all are doing what? Because the drunk's like, thanks. I've been needing to get out of here shirtless for a while now. And he starts to stumble toward the door.
Hold on.
Now,
friend.
of course, you guys walk out.
I'm gonna stop the drunk with a light hand on him.
Yeah.
We need to do this together, otherwise no one is getting out of here. Well, alive.
Count on me. You can leave the other guy here. He stole money from me. We got into a fight.
You got to stay here, otherwise, how are you going to get that money back, friend? You know.
The money's in the chest. They
I
put
know, but he
everybody's
owes
stuff
you.
in the chest.
I don't
You just
think they
give me
keep
the
money
money in
here.
the chest.
I think the money is actually held in accounts. I think they keep all that outside of here. You wouldn't want to
No.
mix it up. Then anybody could just walk out with your money. You know what I
I
mean?
think I'll walk and look in the chest with you.
Friend, I think you'll sit right here, though. Right? I think that's the best. We need to watch out. We'll
Are
bring
you
this up.
keeping my money for me?
Quiet. Be quiet.
Can I knock him out?
You can certainly try.
I'm just
I'm a-
talking. I'm just
I'm a-
trying to like keep.
I'm a gnome. I'm just gonna come up and just like punch him in the head. Just go for the, or yeah, basically like a sleeper hold. Just all right, and we've had enough now. Which works because like I have to jump up to get him, and so then I'm leveraging.
Oh, you
down.
totally do it too. You totally do it.
Okay, bud. We'll leave your money. I promise. Sleep tight.
You lay him down on the floor.
In the cell.
In the
Put
cell.
him, yeah, I put him on
floor.
the bench. He's fine.
All right. So you step out. The door is still open. All of you are out.
Because
I
behind
have. You
us.
said we kept our clothes, right? I still have my hat, right?
No. Clothes. Not
Yeah, that's
accessories.
Yes, that the guard are not idiots.
The
I
hat
know
is
it's a
in the
magic
box.
Yes.
No. They're idiots. They would.
Yeah. No, they're not.
Well.
But we can get the hat, and then
Yeah.
we would have 2 people.
Are you guys
who can
are
disguise-
discussing this, or are you going to the door?
I thought
chest?
Turja already did it. I thought she.
No, she opened the door. We weren't going to just suddenly magically walk you through every step. Like
As I
step by step, guys.
As I head for the box, I say, keep the drunk in there and stay quiet. We don't want the guards to hear us. And I go to the box.
I let her know. Drunk's quiet.
Thanks.
Hey!
Carlos
You can unlock
dragging
me.
his
I'll
cord.
keep quiet. I'll work with you on anything you want to do.
Seems
My
My
a
stuff's in the
stand-up guy.
chest too. I just need my stuff.
Yeah, let's do it.
I give him a long look, and then I go over and I unlock him.
Hey,
What about?
Well, we can give you your stuff. Now, opening the door is a different matter.
Besides,
You've already
wouldn't
unlocked
be
it.
Good,
You were here.
wouldn't it be good to ask him his name?
I'm ignoring Lucy. I'm just opening the door.
Fair play.
And I say,
Hey, I see we got an understanding here. Okay, I'll
I
work
grab
with
him by the collar and I say,
you.
work with us or you will regret it.
Make your intimidation roll.
Yeah, I'm not so good at those.
Well, you never know.
9?
she get advantage because you
Hey,
just
look,
saw me put a
sister.
guy down?
Hey, look, sister, you don't gotta talk tough to me. One, it doesn't look so pretty on you, and your hands are too soft to really scare me.
Right.
And then two, I
Right.
already said I'll agree because your friend there in the robes just scared the shit out of me. So, hey, and I just watched the short guy just basically sleeper hold the shit out of that dude. So, hey, we're cool, we're chill. I just like my stuff out of the chest and walk out right with you guys. Come on.
Alrighty. And I go over to the chest and I unlock it.
You go over to the chest, and some of those keys don't quite work. Some of them don't work, and then finally you find the smaller key, and it door opens. Top of the lid. There's all your stuff mixed up and messed up completely.
I
You spend about 10 minutes getting stuff out of there.
Okay.
At the bottom of it, after you get all your stuff on and stuff, there's a small bag, a large bag, a backpack, and a couple long knives. And in one case, there looks to be like something like wrapped around, kind of like a belt, except it's got two long handles on both sides. It's a garrote for strangling people.
I'm gonna use this
That's
opportunity.
my
to
stuff in
actually-
there. I need that stuff.
I'm gonna use this opportunity to actually heal myself.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah.
All right. So can I get the large bag and the two daggers and the rope thing? That's mine.
Pass him the box and say, knock yourself out, friend.
Thanks. And as he lifts the large bag, you hear coins. Shunk, 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 shunk. Thanks. Much appreciated.
Hey, you're like a real stand-up fellow. Can I have your name?
Sure, it's Bob.
Bob. Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome. Bob of the Xanathar.
All right.
Yeah. Anyway,
Nice knowing you, Bob.
yeah, no problem. It's good to know you guys too. Let's get out of here.
Lucy, I think it's time for Tobin to make a repeat performance.
Yeah, as I'm getting dressed, I like put on my hat. I just, tighten it up. And I use my hat of disguise to take on the shape of Tobin, my watchman alter ego.
Okay.
I
Anybody
also
else?
use a disguise spell to disguise myself as just a male guard.
You're gonna make yourself a male guard,
Yes.
a male watchman. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
I've shifted into my glamored robes, and they are very, very, very bright robes of Gon's priesthood. Like
Okay.
Lathander loud.
Okay. So we have Rockstar level bright orange priestly garb. Garlo and Sim, you guys doing anything?
Grabbing stuff, making sure it fits right.
Yeah.
I don't have anything so fancy.
Well, I imagine the rest of us would just be walking out as,
Yeah.
people being escorted by
All right.
said
All right.
guards.
Look. They never let anybody out of the cell until they're manacled first. I know that much. I've been in a few times. I just gotta say. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to pretend we're manacled from behind. Okay? Can we do that?
I think it's
we
a fact.
have-
Can you do that?
I've got a lot of practice.
All right.
All right.
should
Do we
never
have
stop.
any way to effectively fake manacles? I mean, they can hold
They
their
could
hands
tie hands
behind
to
them,
you.
but we don't
Look,
have
they're not
actual
going to pay any
manacles.
attention as long as a guard's on each and every one of us. Holding our arms into place. Stay close. Hold us in position. We should be okay. How many
Sir.
guards you got? 2 guards.
Lucy, if you want to go out as your Tobin
Oh, yeah.
form and go find our other friend.
So as you get to the door is locked.
Fortunately, Tobin has keys.
Yeah, true.
Who's
I
got
toss
the
him
keys?
the keys. I toss Tobin/Lucy the keys.
All right. So he's got the keys. So he unlocks the gate. Or
Yeah,
the
yeah.
door. Opens. You look down. There is the hallway that continues on. It's like a T intersection from the doorway you're in. To the right is the way you came in. To the left, the hallway keeps going and you don't know where that goes.
I'm going to go the way we came in. I'm going to
Oh,
see
no.
if I can-
You don't want to go that way. There's at least 5 or 6 guards up there. plus potentially the sergeant of the watch. The guy who you just did your fumble fuck with earlier, yeah, that guy's not going to be saying anything because he's happy about you for now. But the rest of them, when they see all of these people coming out that they don't know, they're going to be asking some questions.
Hey, they don't need to see everybody. I'm just gonna go grab my friend over there. I'll be back.
No. Okay. I don't know how because you don't look like you anymore.
I got you.
Uh-huh.
Hang tight, bud.
Okay.
Sit tight.
All righty.
I'm gonna go try to find the nearest guard. I don't have to walk all the way down. I don't even need to find that guy. I'm just looking for the nearest guard.
So as you continue down, there's a few more like doors where you can see there's rows of cells, right? But there's also a couple offices and stuff like that. There is 2 guys who are in what is the equivalent of a guard or watch locker room that are putting on their outfits and stuff like that and getting their stuff set up for the night. They're in there. I mean, you can keep going in a couple more doors and you're right out the front. Right.
I'm just looking for
desk.
one guard. Just so if I find
there's 2 of them in there. They're changing.
Yeah. Hey, can
boots.
one of you help me with something? I got a prisoner. I got to ask her. Can one of you guys come with me? I just need one of you.
Yeah. I can do that. Just give me a minute. He slides on his other set of boots, gets everything in, checks everything. He goes, "Hey man, I'll be right back. How far are we moving this guy? Just one cell over or
just a
something?
couple blocks. Yeah, it's just a couple blocks.
Couple blocks.
Yeah, cell blocks. Yeah.
Oh, cell block. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Yeah. Okay, sure.
So I pull him out from wherever. I assume is that a separate room that he was in.
He was in a
getting dressed?
locker area. It was
Yeah,
the same. All the doors to the cells are on the right. The door to the front area is further down and to the left.
Well, I didn't mean to
And the
click on
hallway
that,
keeps
but that's
going
what I'm
into
going to
some more
use.
Huh?
As I get in the hall, I didn't mean to click on it. I was trying to read it real fast, but that was
Okay.
what I was going to use anyway. I'm gonna. As I was walking up there, I would have already prepared all the components, but I am going to cast suggestion, or I'm going to attempt to cast suggestion on this guard as we walk back.
Okay. So what are you going to suggest that he does?
I'm gonna be like, hey, I just need you. We're gonna do a prisoner transport. I need you to help me walk them out. They're totally fine. They just need to get out. They've been bonded out tonight, so they need to be moved.
Oh, okay. Who did the
So I got
bonding?
stuck with it. What's that?
Who did the bonding?
I think barrister. I think his name was Sly.
What's the saving throw on this?
Yep. Saving throw is wisdom 13.
Fails. So he's like, all right, sure, no problem. I'll do it.
Oh,
Do it. Okay.
good fails.
That's fine. As I see him, just like I know it failed. I'm like, okay, all right.
No, he failed, right?
He failed.
Oh,
He
he
failed.
failed it. Oh,
You
I thought you
didn't
said I
fail.
failed it. I was gonna say
No,
I
no.
have
No, he
backplane, but
failed.
It's fine. All right, cool. They're right around here, and I lead him back to the hallway. I kind of
Mhm.
give a quick, just tap on the door, and I open it up.
Hey, why are they already out of the cells? And
I got a
you only
prep.
got one guard in here.
Yeah, no, I got him prepped though. He was watching. I just needed to get another guy. One per person, right? Gotta be
Yeah,
careful
yeah.
before we start
Okay,
moving
no
them.
problem.
That's why the door was locked. Before
But you
we
got
came
him out
in.
of the cells already?
Hey, dude, I'm trying to get this done. All right, I don't want to be
All
doing this
right.
for all
Hey,
night.
hey, just follow the protocols. They're there for a reason, you know?
All right, you're right. My bad, man.
All right. So he comes in. He's in the hallway. All right, come on out. Who am I watching? I'm watching the skinny guy.
Yeah, you take the skinny guy. I'll
That's
take
the guy
I'll
who was
take-
the prisoner across the way.
Yeah, I'll take Shorty and this one in the robe. They seem, they're harmless.
All right. And you're on the other one, huh? All right.
Nod, and I just sort of hold the guy in the back.
Watch those elves. They're fast as fuck.
Hey,
I came close to waving, just real close. There's a little twitch, like don't.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. So we're just going right out the front.
yep, yeah. Just they got all their stuff already. They're good to go. Processed.
All right. Let's walk them out.
And I proceed to just casually walk down the hall and just kind of gesture him along with me as I escort Garlo and Rafe.
All right. So
Garlo's trying to hide behind Rafe's robe, basically to just so they just see like a very holy man and like a little gnome shadow just like beside it.
okay.
Being
So as
inconspicuous.
everybody walks out, I need you guys to make a persuasion check that have the guard uniforms on.
Persuasion.
Let's see if we
dear.
pull this off.
Oh, that was +7.
If you have
too.
any inspiration, now is the time to use it.
Can I have an inspiration, please?
I wish.
Wait, hold on. Doesn't disguise self give you advantage on persuasion?
I will give you advantage.
I will
Disguise
take
self.
whatever I can get.
remember.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, better.
Okay.
Much better.
All right. And with that,
Oh, also, by the way, you said he failed my suggestion, right?
No,
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 wrong
no.
spell.
he
wrong spell.
failed against your suggestion.
Yeah, that's what I
He's
meant, that's
doing
what I-
whatever you want. He's he's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
He's acting as a guard. It's not charm person, but he's doing your suggestion.
Yeah. No.
All right, come on through, and they get you outside. They get you in the front of the desk, and the sergeant's like, "What's going on?"
These guys, they're getting released. I got process paperwork. Get them out of here. So
You new here? Or did you come in from a different precinct?
different precinct. I actually worked over by the docks. That big roundup we did a few weeks back. That I was on that one. So I worked with way too many overnights over there. So they shipped me over here. Said it was a little easier. You know, my reward for working so hard. Believe it.
Yeah. Well, so much for the reward. We had some big arson happen just a few blocks away.
My luck, right?
You know. Yeah. Well, welcome to the family, I guess. Anyway, you can. I see they're already out of their manacles. Normally we unlock them on the inside, but I guess you already took them off.
Hey, man.
You know the procedures, right?
Yeah, but back the way it's hard to get retrained. Back there, it was just we had to get people out. We had so many people, we couldn't do everything by the book.
All right,
So
well, next
I'm
time,
sorry.
keep them in the manacles until they get past the desk. Okay.
Hey, we'll do it. Will not happen again, sir. I promise.
All right. We have those procedures for a reason. They keep us safe.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. And you walking them out, or are they good?
Oh no. I'm gonna walk him out. I think I was told that they need to get somebody was waiting for him. I don't know, but I'll make sure that they
All
get.
right.
where
All right.
they're
And the
going.
other guard says, "All right, I'm going back to meet up with my partner. We got a patrol to run. So thanks. Take care. Bye."
Yeah.
And he goes
And
back in the
I
back.
tapped the guard that I suggested. I'm like, hey, I appreciate your help, man. Thanks.
Yeah. Yeah. No problem. And he
All right.
closes the door. And you guys walk right out the front door. The air is crisp. You can hear the chirping of the grasshoppers at night. Give me a little evening city, if we can here. Water deep at night. And the city's almost magical as the lamp lighters are lit in all the lamps in the North Ward. Where are you headed?
We are going directly to WMD. We are going there by main streets.
To who?
You're not stopping for to the
West Mercantile Diversified?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And with that, this is the perfect time to take a short break. And when we come back, we'll see what happens next.
Oh, this is cold. I asked for my blood to be hot, boiling hot. Bring it back. Go fix this, please. It's so hard to get good help these days. Oh, hello there. It's me, Scalathrax, fiend about town and, well, dungeon owner. And when I'm not creating a horde of new problems for adventurers trying to rob my dungeon, I'm looking for a horde of new 5th edition monsters. So let me tell you about Tome of Beasts from Kobold Press. Whether you need dungeon vermin or world-shaking personifications of evil, the Tome of Beasts has it. There are more than 400 new foes for your 5th edition game, everything from tiny drakes and peculiar spiders to demon lords and ancient dragons. Tome of Beasts includes monsters from the entire history of Kobold Press, with longtime favorites such as clockwork creatures, drakes and dragons, devils and archdevils, check them out, some of my brothers and sisters in there, dangerous flavors of the Fae, undead, and so much more. Use them in your favorite published setting, or populate dungeons in a world of your own creation. Pick up Tome of Beasts from Kobold Press and give your players an encounter they won't soon forget. Where's my blood?
Hey, thanks for watching the show. It looks like you're having a great time. Let me tell you really quick about That Benny's Paint Show. Every Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Every show, the host and their guests will be painting miniatures live on stream. They'll walk you through all the different techniques and products they use to paint miniatures to a high standard in a quick and easy fashion. They'll show you all the different things live, and on top of that, the audience gets to ask questions, and we're going to answer them live on stream. If you've always wanted to learn how to paint miniatures, this is a great way to do so. And on top of that, you can paint while you're painting with us too, and chat with us and tell us about your projects and share your pictures of your miniatures as well. We love it when people share their miniatures with us. So remember, That Mini's Paint Show, every Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2 p.m. Pacific, only on the Games Tavern Network.
Well, hello there.
And that's where babies come from, Carla.
Ah.
Yep.
Sewers.
Yep. When a kinku loves another kinku, baby kinkus are born. So where we left off, the party has just walked out of the prison. But before we get to that, some quick announcements for the rest of you. Who kicks us off? I think it's Anna.
Yes. Everybody remember that if you have Amazon Prime, you also get a free Prime gaming subscription. So please, please, please show your support to the show, cast, and crew and go hit that link in chat. Prime gaming subscribers get access to sub-only emotes and to a special subscriber-only channel on the TGT Discord. So you should definitely go do that right now.
When? Who's next? Kick it off.
Streamloots is live at the Games Tavern. Follow the link in chat to get your Games Tavern packs. These cards can be utilized to help out the cast and just the cast with things like inspiration for the entire party, granting luck points to a player, or providing other benefits. There are also some
I think
new
you missed some stuff
collectible. What's
for
that?
the DM too. There's some stuff for me too.
I don't think so.
Oh no, I
Oh,
got that removed
yeah.
from my contract. I'm no
No,
longer obliged
no.
to tell them about that.
Yeah, it's in there. It's okay.
But
okay.
there are some new collectible cards, including the characters and some of the NPCs from Whiskey, Magic, and Destruction. I'm no longer contractually obligated to tell you that there is even a card that can grant our DM inspiration. But over to Mike.
And a huge thank you to Shard Tabletop for sponsoring the show. You can use the link in chat to check it out for yourself. It is the place to play all your 5th edition games. You can use access rules, adventures, and other supplements, and it also provides digital tools like character builders and digital character sheets, as well as all sorts of other tools for your gaming use. I mean, look, you've seen us roll all, for the last hour and a half on here. I'm finding my way around it, so it should be honestly child's play. We think so highly of it that it's the official virtual tabletop of the Games Tavern. And to make it even better for you, just go to that link in chat and use promo code TGTShard20 to save 20% on all your subs.
Did you say 20%?
20%?
20%.
And hey, everyone, don't forget, today we're giving away a mystery dice pack from our friends at 1985 Games. Type !epic once you see the notice in chat that the raffle is live. And guess what? It is live. It has been live. So if you haven't done it, you should definitely do it. You must be a resident of the US or Canada, excluding Quebec. Last time we spoke, they said that sweet tarts were the best Halloween candy. I don't know. Our relationship just has never been the same since. Also, hey, you need to be a follower to win. We will continue to take entries until the end of the stream, so be sure to stick around until that very, very end, so that way our staff can contact you when we pick the winner.
All righty. And any other ones? I think that's it, right? So, check that here. Okay, and our friendly party, well, mischievous party, has stepped out into the evening of the city. Can I get a little more city? A little more city in the evening. You are now in the north ward of the city.
Use more crickets. Just a little more.
Yeah, where are we at here, guys? So
if
from
we're
here-
trying to get back as quick as we can, should we just haul a cab?
There are drays. You are on a main street.
I don't know.
Are people
Sewers,
walking
we
back
had
and
bad
forth?
experience in sewers, and then we got beat in a sewer. We've had a bad experience in a dray before. I'm kind of scared to get in another one.
Let's-
If history is repeating itself, I don't know.
Well, the drays
Drays
are the
are faster.
multi-level wagons. that
Oh
go
yeah,
back
yeah,
and forth.
okay.
Then you can hire a carriage if you wish. There's nothing wrong with carriages.
Like taking a streetcar versus taking a taxi.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah. No taxi.
Flag
You
down a
take the drays
carriage.
instead.
There.
You're gonna flag down a carriage. You
Yep.
guys figure it out. Who's speaking for the party today?
Not me.
Turja, carriage. Sounds good. Aces.
All right.
All right. So you flag down a carriage. Where you headed?
Happy Axpeak Tavern.
Happy Expic. Oh, just north of you. All right.
Yep.
No problem. No problem. It'll be 1 silver ahead.
I hand over 6 silver. Do we still have our friend with us, or did he leave?
He has mysteriously broken off and walked completely away from you guys.
And I had him 5 silver.
Bye,
Okay.
Bob.
All right.
Yelling.
Load up and we'll be on our way.
I mean, he walked away, but he didn't get to take his name with him.
Bold of us to assume it's his real name.
I'm quietly thinking to myself that this way nobody will hear any babies anywhere.
Ah, okay. So, as you're in the wagon for a few moments, the clopping of the horses away. Is there anything you guys want to talk about on the way?
I imagine it probably is stony silence. This has not been a good evening for us.
I'm slowly massaging where I was shot.
Virgia,
I've
there is
never-
a tear in your clothes where you were stabbed through.
Yeah, I've never been injured like that, so I'm
And
still
there's a
getting
stab in
over
your
it.
clothes as well.
Mm.
I have like my head up against the window like it's a long car trip as a kid. Just like
The glass of the window feels cool to your head. A nice, appealing cool at that.
I have brought my clothes down several levels,
Not so luminous.
but I am definitely leaning back, eyes closed, just not wanting to deal with what happened tonight.
Okay, that is fair. Okay, so as you do so, the cart makes its way north, breaks off to the right, goes down a little bit, pulls to an end. This is your. You hear from the top of the wagon. This is your stop. And man, you feel the cart shake as the driver shakes down, opens the door. Happy Axe speak. Right this way. Right down Troll Skull to the left. On your way.
Appreciate it.
thank you.
Kind of wave as I get off.
I give him a high five.
Yeah.
And then Turgis the last one to get off.
I toss him an extra silver for a tip and I get off. Yeah.
Thank you very much, miss. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. Puts it into a pouch, climbs back up onto the carriage, pulls it up just a little ways, and appears to be waiting for his next fare because there are people at the Happy Axe Peak. You hear, it's not too late, but it's late enough that the evening crowd is there. There is some carousing outside on the veranda and in the streets, as well as people in the bar. You can hear the noise of a very, very active social soiree as people from all over the North Ward appear to be enjoying their time in the tavern. Across the street from the tavern is another tavern. It looks a little more run down. There are crowds going in, but they are not dressed as nicely. But they are there. What are you doing?
Well, we should see who's around.
So you're going to go into the bar, or are you going to go into West Mercantile Diversified? I know you said Happy Axe Peak, and that's where the carriage dropped you off.
I
Yeah,
want to
I-
go into West Mercantile Diversified.
What? You guys talk it out. Go for it.
I mean, I'd like to go to bed, so sooner we can get this part done. This can't wait until the morning.
I think it's be more prudent to try and find Ben right away.
In the morning, our sole focus has to be getting out of Waterdeep. We can't be here anymore for at least several 10 days.
Boy,
We're literally fugitives.
a couple guards at a thing, but it's not like they. I mean, change your robe back to the normal dim setting, and then we'd be fine.
Carlos, they're not that stupid. Let's go.
Let's just get in. I need a rest. I'm tired.
So are you going in the tavern, or are you going in the West Mercantile? I still don't know where you're going.
West Mercantile.
All right. So you guys clamber around the corner, and you see the stairwell opening. You knock on the door. Do you pull the pull string for the bell? What are you doing?
Pull the pull string.
No, no. A few minutes pass. You hear the familiar sound of the steps of the boots on the steps coming down. The doors swing open, and there is Rin Drakewood, shirt half unbuttoned, bottle in hand, going, "Why are you here so late?"
Oh, we're here early. Early from our breakout. We need to
Hey.
talk now.
Come in, come in. Absolutely. Of course, of course. And he walks you in. He's closed the door behind you and steps up. He appears to have drunk a little bit, maybe a lot bit. And he says, come on in. We'll go to the conference room. And he leads you into the conference room. Looking around the conference room, you see a variety of different things. Besides the large table, there is a few bottles on the table. What appears to be the finished remains of dinner. Of course, he goes, just open that over there. There's more glasses. Feel free to pour yourself whatever you like. I'm glad that you did make it here. I do have some haste, but I did not expect you this late. So, how did you enjoy your time off?
That's
Carlos,
nice.
in that case, he's getting drunk. He's getting some drinks.
He's getting drunk.
I got
That's the spirit. Cheers.
I'm looking for a drink.
We recovered a magical gemstone for one Lascivious, a warlock, and he
Oh, doing some side work, are you?
he used it to split himself in 3, so that's probably going to work out well for us. And then we decided to get arrested by the watch again, because why not?
Wait, again?
Oh yes.
We
It's
got
been a
on so
long
easy
couple
the
of
first time. We
days.
just wanted to see if we could speed run it the second time.
How many times have you been arrested since you've been out of here?
2
times.
2 times.
Rafe, has anyone ever told you that you talk too much?
What were the
Oh.
charges that you were arrested for?
Well, the first time it was what was it? Rioting, murder, something like that. I don't remember.
You were charged with murder?
There was
There
a
was
poop
something-
lawsuit. It was
Yeah.
a whole
Yeah.
I take the poop here very seriously.
The murder charges didn't stick because we didn't murder anybody while we were in prison. But I did have to go to trial for civil damages in a lawsuit. Apparently, somebody's artisanal poop is being grown in the sewers. Did you know about this, by the way?
No.
Yeah. Anyway, I apparently destroyed some of his premium crop, and yeah. That was a civil case, however. That was right after we got out, after being acquitted of, what was it? It was murder, I'm pretty sure.
What were you arrested for the second time?
Oh, murder.
Murder.
or murder. Yeah.
Murdered twice.
Well,
Self-defense.
yeah, we got arrested for self-defense. Honestly,
And Garlo got arrested
no,
for
there's no such
stupidity.
arrest for self-defense. I've never seen a charge. Believe me, I've got a lot of.
hey, it
But
might
it
not be
was-
what was on the paper, but
But
We would be
but-
fortunate if it was murder with justification, because I don't think the watch captain, watch sergeant believed anything that we were saying. So,
Well, what did you murder?
Kenku.
birds.
Who?
Kenku. Crow people.
How many did you murder?
Murder.
Half of the half
Yes,
dozen.
that's what I asked.
We murdered the murder. Yeah.
Yes. How many?
How
The
many
whole
of the
murder
murder
of
did we
crows.
murder?
The
Yes.
whole
Technically,
murder
we
of-
did
Yeah.
murder of Kenku, yes.
Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. First of all, if you're going to commit murder in this town, at least do it well. Hide it well.
Well, I mean, we did it well. We just didn't hide it
No, no,
well.
no,
We
no.
could probably be better at that.
Yes, yes. Second, the next time you decide to commit murder in this town, at least let me know in advance so I can give you some cover. Please.
It wasn't exactly planned.
Yes, it never is, right?
It's something
start
that
doing
will-
it where you're planning it, and that works a little easier in your favor. I get it.
You can do that.
Oh, yes.
You can plan to get attacked?
You can
You can
plan,
plan
to
a
commit
murder.
Any ideas or leads on who you had to murder or why?
Well, I assume that they were just traveling Kenku. They are known to be, well, light-fingered isn't quite correct. Light-clawed?
I highly doubt that a group of Kinku were in the North Ward. Just bopping around.
No,
mean-
they set a trap and Garlo fell right into it. We told him not to do it.
Yes.
I mean, you were right there with me, Terja. As I take another drink of whatever I poured into this glass.
Because we couldn't get you to get away.
No one brought you right next to me.
Oh my god.
Some
Well.
contention.
You're all here and you're all alive right now. Have all charges been dropped?
Well, charges weren't levied. We kind of left before any formal decision was made on us. So
How'd you do that?
Oh, we're fugitives right now.
We
Which
walked
brings
through
me
the
to the
front
next
door.
matter.
Wait.
We
You
need to
broke out
leave.
of the prison?
Yes.
yeah.
Bravo! Bravo!
I mean, it's the second time we've done it.
Impressive.
It's
That's
Well, I
the
tell you
second time I've done it. You've only done it once.
This is perfect. This is no worries, no worries. I tell you what, we'll spirit you out of town tonight or tomorrow morning if you wish. I will smooth things over quietly and misdirect it in a different direction. Did anyone else witness you leaving the cells?
No, there was that other guy in the cells that broke out with us.
yeah. There was a drunk.
A drunk.
The drunk was asleep when we left. He may remember that we were leaving, but I don't think he knows anything.
Okay, but no one else, right? Just the
No.
drunk?
and
no,
the
no.
member of the Xanathars Guild.
Bob.
Really?
Maybe Robert.
He seemed like a stand-up fellow. He
I was
helped us
afraid
out.
if I didn't let him out, he would yell at the call for the guards and get us locked back in.
Really, the risk was we would have to murder him.
We really should
seems
discuss
more-
for a favor.
Prudent to just let him come with us.
Okay. Rule number 2. Well, when it comes to murder, rule number 1 is don't get caught. Rule number 2 is pin it on someone else. Right. Now, the third
on
thing I want you
Garlo.
to know is,
I mean,
because I've already told you the first 2, all right? The third thing I want you to know is if you get into a criminal problem here, summon me. One way or another. I'll either get you out or I'll get you out. Fair enough?
fair.
All right.
Right.
I've got friends in low places and in high places. So depending on what we need to do, we'll do it. But
What is that going
Yeah.
to cost us, though? Like, seems like a pretty generous offer in general, and you are our employer, and I don't like how open-ended that all is.
did you get what I needed the last time?
Sure.
Consider it a loyalty bonus.
Suspicious stare. But I won't argue.
Yes. You should be. You should be suspicious. I would expect no less. But I'm very proud of you that you worked yourself out of a jam. Nonetheless, here's your opportunity. I need you to go to Neverwinter as quickly as possible. I need you to pick up the arcane TikTok that is hidden within the Water Clock Guild tombs. Now, the TikTok is known as the TikTok of Tempest Fugitive. Now, I don't know exactly where it is, but my man Gherkin is already waiting for you in Neverwinter, or he will be by the time you get there.
You have a frozen guard.
Your choice is you can go by sea or you can go by land. I just need to know what you're doing so I can set up your transportation immediately.
Which one's faster?
No, we're going by
Probably
land. We're going by
Probably
land.
sea. Sea would
We're
be
going
much
by
faster.
land.
You're going
We're
by
going
land.
by
land.
Okay, land it is.
Why, Rafe? Why?
No, we're definitely not going by sea.
Why not?
We're definitely not going by sea.
Why?
Does anyone else think that going by sea sounds a lot more alluring right now?
I mean,
It's much more sensible.
well,
Landed's fine. We have horses for that sort of thing.
Do we have to go as a group? If Rick doesn't feel comfortable going by sea, but other people do.
I would absolutely encourage you to go together as a group.
We'll go by land.
These roads are not safe now. I don't know how much you've been around, but if you've been listening to the broadsheet criers out there on the streets, they're talking about all the things happening out there. Looks like there's something out there creating craziness everywhere. Now, it hasn't happened here much at all because of all the wards and arcane and divine features in place, but there have been entire towns that the populations have disappeared. Small ones, nonetheless, but they've disappeared. Graveyards have been found just opened all over, smaller villages. Now, it's enough that some of my contacts at, here in the city have told me to be very leery. Whatever happened in Daggerford was just a pretext of what's to come.
I kind of like shudder at Daggerford. Like every time I think about Daggerford, I get sad. I just kind of.
Now, some other news. I will be leaving in approximately 2 days to go down to Baldur's Gate. I have some other business down there. I'll be gone for a few 10 days myself. So you'll be on your own. Gather whatever you need for a short trip, but gather any supplies you need probably in Neverwinter. Based on what you've told me, you don't really need to be here for very long. Yes?
Yeah, we definitely need to leave. Worst, we could stop in Leylon and get some things.
Leylon is not doing well. I mean, it's just now being recolonized by Neverwinter. At least that's what the news is. Lord Neverember is sending colonists there. And besides that, that would take you right by the Mirror of Dead Men, if I recall correctly. I mean, if you're feeling feisty, go ahead and take that route. But most people take the slightly longer route to Tribal and then shoot over and then hold up north from there. But if it's much faster to go by land or go up through the Mirror of Dead Men, certainly so.
Whatever our elven friend recommends, I guess.
If you're going to do that, sign in with a caravan guard or just go on adventure yourself, but keep a low profile.
What we do.
Very good. Very well. Now, this is going to be a little bit more difficult probably than the wizard, but nonetheless, if anyone can pull it off, you can.
Are there any things we should be aware of? Anything that might surprise us later down the road?
Yes, the TikTok Guild is definitely not going to be very, or the Water Clock Guild is certainly not going to be thrilled that they are trying to get a something that they consider a relic of one of the greatest water clock makers ever.
Why are we getting this again?
Because I'm going to pay you handsomely for it.
But why do you want it?
How handsome we talking?
500 gold apiece if you're successful.
But why do you want it?
Oh, it's a device I'll be using for another operation later on.
So, hey, Ren, question for you.
Yes. Yes.
You're wanted and stuff, right?
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, we definitely saw a poster.
Yes. Let me guess. Grey Castles?
Honestly, it's been a long week. I don't remember. I just remember that did have your face on it and said some pretty not great stuff. Are you doing anything bad?
Unfortunately, that one is something I was completely framed for.
Okay, that's the past, but like now, what we're helping you with now.
Hmm?
Are we doing anything bad?
No.
And if we
Do an
are,
insight.
can you pay us more?
Yeah, you can do an insight check.
Tavern.
Very, very sus.
Very truthful. Very, very honest. Forthright. Seems solid.
Okay, well, I don't think you'd lie to us. Like you said, loyalty bonus, right?
Absolutely.
Sweet.
Now, if you do it without creating a lot of collateral damage, there may be a nice little bonus for you. The horses you already have, saddlebags I can have readied for you within the hour, full of foods ready to go. Unfortunately, are there any other immediate needs you need before you hit the road?
Our animals?
Their animals are still at the tavern.
I don't suppose you want to be a pet
You can pick
sitter.
them up. You can pick them up.
Okay. Ooh, I thought we were like.
Yes, obviously. What I'm going to do is, hold on one moment, and you see him open his roll top desk. I need you all to make a perception check at the roll top desk.
There was a picture in there before, wasn't there?
There's a picture above it.
Ah, so it's that nat 20 when I need it. 17 for Garlo.
Okay.
16.
You see him open up the roll top desk after he unlocks it. He pulls out a couple sheets of parchment, scribbles some stuff on there, drips some wax in, take his ring, takes it, rolls it up. This paper right here shows you as effectually as agents of West Mercantile Diversified, specifically on a trade mission, and every action should be taken to help you out. You have credit in both Waterdeep and Neverwinter of 500 gold. That's it. So that's 500 here, 500 there. Should anyone slow you down, use that credit. Make a withdrawal should you need to. But out of your own pockets, pay the bribes, whatever you need to do, and be on your way. Just get the fuck out of here. Now, outside of that, retrieve your animals and get out. I recommend using the south gate. It's going to be less likely to be monitored than the north gate. Go the long way. Yes, I know it's problematic, but if you use the north gate right away, there's more likely activity that you're going to be watched, because it was all in the north ward anyway. Fair enough?
Fair.
Fair enough.
Let's go get our horses.
If you see a certain captain there in the south gate, just also 10 gold. I'm sure she'll look the other way.
Fair. Okay.
Mhm. All right. Any questions?
You mind if I take a bottle of this?
Please.
Rafe,
Take
are you
two.
sure we can't go by sea?
No, absolutely not.
You all spot the painting above the roll top desk. Garlo and Cimarine. It is a picture of a woman who looks extremely familiar, but you can't put your finger on it.
This is above the desk, right?
It's above the roll top.
Forgive me. Who's that? Garlo's had a couple, so like subtlety's kind of out the door.
Who's who?
Begging your pardon, but she's stunning. Who is she?
Oh, someone I knew very well once. Who's no longer here, unfortunately.
Our condolences.
Mine as well. Nonetheless, you have every opportunity to do great things. Now, Gherkin will assign you some more information when you arrive in Neverwinter. You shouldn't have any other issues. I think that there's some magic waiting to happen for you guys. In the meantime, keep a low profile. He will be having you stay at the Tin Cup. Keep it low profile. But from there, he may transfer you to a villa. He may transfer you to another location, another inn, but he's to meet you at the Tin Cup.
Cool.
All right. That's just south of the Arcanist district, or the old Arcanist district. Now, there's a lot of restoration going on around Neverwinter. Quite a bit of damage occurred that they're still rebuilding from after even 100 years later. But it looks like Lord Neverember, despite his indiscretions and oft greedy decisions, has done quite well for Neverwinter.
Well, we should gather our things and depart.
Great. Should you need anything, he hands you 2 pieces of paper. On those pieces of paper, you can see almost etched into the paper itself in the background, like watermarked, is some arcane symbology. He goes, "These are paper birds. You write your message, you fold it up, you speak the name of the person it goes to, and it will fly to that person. So send the message to either Gherkin or myself."
Are they
That's
reusable?
good.
No, once they've flown, they're done.
Okay.
Once the message is read, it turns to, ash. Or if the message is intercepted in any way, shape, or form, it turns to ash.
Andy.
It can be.
I quickly, because he seems to have a lot of documents and portraying materials. I ask him if he has any just spare I don't know, identification papers or something that I could use. I'm currently working on crafting a new identity, and I just want to get some paperwork together for it. So I'm asking if he has any standard sizes of, I don't know how they would print ID in Waterdeep, but just IDs.
If
birth
we had
certificate, paperwork.
time, I could easily get you satisfied.
Yeah, when we come back, maybe.
When
that
you
would-
get to Neverwinter,
Yeah.
let Gherkin know that you need to see a certain friend of mine in the jewelers district. And,
Understood.
for documentation and other goods, and we'll take care of you there.
Thanks. Appreciate it, Ren.
Absolutely. But just remember, it comes out of your $500 credit, so all your own pocket.
I'm happy to pay.
I'm sure you will. All right. Anything else?
No, I think we're done.
Well, with that writ, you're also entitled to free dinners at the Happy Axe Beak until further notice. Go get yourself a nice dinner and be on your way.
Oh, mighty kind.
Absolutely. And pick up your horses on the way out. Good luck. Shall I walk you out?
I think we know the way.
I think I'm going to walk you out anyway.
Oh.
All right. So you stand up. He stands up. He says, please follow me. And continues down, walks you down the stairs, lets you out the door. Be safe. Be smart. Remember, no more murder.
Unless it's
No more
planned.
stupid murder, right? We know how to
If
do
it's
it now.
planned, you plan it in such a way that someone else gets the fall for it, right?
I've
No,
learned a
we're gonna
lot.
go with no murder in Waterdeep at all. That's the safest.
You know, that's probably a good bet for now for you guys. We'll work on lessons later.
I look at Garland.
Gar-
just,
Yeah, Garland looks at Lucy and does like the big.
Right. All right. Safe travels, everyone. And the door locks behind you. And you hear the stepping up of boots on the stairway.
Ooh, that guy.
All right, let's get some food.
Yes.
It's
Please.
9 o'clock at night. You stumble into the very, very active inn. Can I get some active inn with music in the background? And then from here, you step in through the doors and you hear the loud violins playing in the one corner. You see people singing along and dancing in the open areas. The place is wall to wall with people. The bar has no room, but there is a table that is circled and roped off. As you come in, they say, well, the boss isn't here. You can sit at that table, and you have the coolest seat in the house. The barmaids come over. And they, what can we get you, sirs and ladies?
Just the tallest pint of whatever you have that'll knock me out.
All right, some Two Nose Ale for you then. Next up.
I'll take a shot of Darwin Fire Whiskey and 2 chicken dinners.
2 chicken dinners and my, where do you put it all?
In his pocket.
Roll arms.
Yes, look at you, big man. Beefcake. All right, what else?
Golden nectar and a salad with whatever fowl you have tonight.
Salad and some quail. Got it. And you, miss.
I look at Tertia waiting.
The Mirabar Mule and the chicken dinner sounds fine.
Winner, chicken dinner. All right, and you, lady, with the pointed ears.
Hi. Yes. Question. Any chance you have like an apple ice wine? Just hanging out.
Well, I don't know about an apple ice wine. We have apple cider, and then we have ice wine.
Can you just mix those two? I'm sure this looks like the exact same thing.
Sure, we'll charge you for both, but no problem. Happy to do it. Basically, it's a double for you.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
And that chicken dinner sounded really good too.
All right, so 4 chicken dinners, and you, sir.
Do you just have like chips? I just want something to nosh on while I eat bread. So just something.
We've got sliced baked potatoes.
Yes.
Stuffed potatoes.
That sounds. Yeah, you had me at potatoes. Let's bring it in.
Done. Every choice cut you can imagine. All right. Or we could give you the loaded home fries.
Yes. Done. Please. 2 orders.
All right. 2 orders,
Yep. I need one for now, one for later.
as you wish. And within a few moments, your drinks arrive, and just a few minutes later, as you're sitting there drinking quietly to yourselves, as everyone else is raucously having a great time, your food arrives. You scarf your food down hungrily. Lucy, you only get 1 down, and then you have a bowl sitting there. Garlo eats all of his chicken. All of it.
You're
Rafe, are
surprised he actually bites into the bone a little bit.
Yeah.
Just takes the calcium.
No, there's marrow in there, man.
Mhm.
Sim, how are you eating your chicken?
Probably delicately. I think I regret it almost as soon as I start biting into it. It's not what I really wanted.
Okay. All right. Turja, how are you eating yours?
As quickly as I can without looking like a slob.
Strangely, you don't have it in your system to eat it like a slob. As a matter of fact, the rest of you notice your pinky sticks out almost the entire time. Just, dainty little bites. Rafe, how are you eating yours?
I am eating this the same way I've always eaten this kind of meal.
Mm-hmm.
No different than usual.
Okay, so you eat leisurely, but fully, your salad with flair. All right, beautiful. And with that, our dinner is ended. We're partying. How are you all feeling?
Full. Satisfied. Tired.
Do
All
we
right,
need to leave the
so
city right now, or can we wait until morning?
We should
that's
be
kind of
gone.
the question I was going to ask.
We should be gone before the watch is even aware that they need to be looking for us.
All right,
We still
so
have
you
to
wanna-
ride. We have to ride through Waterdavian territory for several days.
So you want to head through the south gate and then just travel for a couple hours and then camp?
Yeah, probably the safest way to do it.
Yeah, dude.
Can we do like one dance though? It's been so busy with the sewer and the prison. I'm not saying a night of fun, but can we just dance a little bit?
We didn't get any rebels, actually, if we're thinking about it.
I think Rafe is right. We should just go.
Okay.
All right, so you all get up from your table. You spring out into the cool night air.
I look longingly back at the bar.
And the bar looks longingly back at you.
Carlo grabs Sim's hand and starts dancing out on the street of the bar until we can't hear the music of the bar
You
anymore.
hear some other people clapping, yeah! And then you get around the corner and it's a lot less active. You go around the corner to the stables where your horses are kept. I presume you pick your horses up.
I missed you.
Yep.
We probably grab our
Person
pets
is like,
too.
oh, I knew you guys would be boys soon. We've also already sent a message down. We've already got them saddled, bridled, and loaded. There's at least a 10 days worth of food in there. So you can pick up some other things on the way. But he said you guys needed to be on your way quickly, so we got you set up.
Thank you. And I'm
sure.
going to grab a silver piece and hand it over to him.
Thank you, sir. Very kind of you. Puts it in his pocket. And you guys are on your horses. You make it all the way without any trouble. Although you do see some smoke still rising from where the building was, it does appear to have been put out. You do make it by all the way to the yawning portal in the castle ward, and you go in and you pick up your animals and the remainder of any gear or equipment you had left over that was not on you. On your way down, you guys are walking down with your stuff, laughing a little bit to yourselves as somebody made a joke or farted, and that makes you giggle a little bit, especially Sim. As you get down, you do see 3 watch officers have walked in, and they go straight over to the bar. And they appear to be asking Durnan a couple different questions. What are you guys doing?
Walking
Leaving.
out. Yeah.
Riding hood on.
A few minutes later, he says, yeah. You see him pointing up. He goes, he's pointing up to the floor where your rooms were.
Wait.
And then watch head over to the stairs opposite of where you came down, because there's 2 sets of stairs, and proceed to start going up. You guys going out the door?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. You load up. You're on your horses, and where are you headed? Southgate? Anywhere else in town? What do you want to do?
Right
South
to the
Gate down.
southward. Yeah.
Hmm?
Right to the southward. Let's go.
All right. So you shoot through the south ward. At some point, some city watch stop you guys. Hey, have you seen? Wait a minute. No, there's 6 of them. There's 5 of you. Who are you guys and where are you going?
We are adventurers. We're actually heading towards Daggerford.
Oh, all right. Never mind. Best of luck.
Thank you.
And you
All
guys are on
right.
your way. You make it to the south gate. The south gate, they're checking everybody, leaving and coming in. Normally, they don't care when people leave very much, other than to take their name so that they know they've left. But they're asking you, all right, so where'd you come in from? You're not residents here. Otherwise, you'd be paying the taxes. So who are you?
We are employees of West Mercantile Diversified Adventurers.
Do you have any documentation?
We do actually, yeah.
Yeah.
So, hand it over.
Oh, a writ. All right, very well. Pulls it up. You're headed to Daggerford, you say?
That's correct.
All right, and you guys match kind of the same grouping of a group that we arrested for murder not that long ago.
There was a murder in town?
Murder's like
Yeah.
super bad.
Yeah, I thought it was like basically outlawed in Waterdeep. Why would somebody do that?
Yeah, well, that's why it's illegal. However, it turned out to be someone that was, well, a member of one of the local gangs in town. So,
Well,
just
we
keep the
certainly
blood
don't
off the
belong to
streets, eh?
gangs.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
Right.
kidding.
right?
Off the streets in the body where it belongs. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm going to get the captain over here. She's going to have to sign off on some stuff, I think. But just stand by.
Of course.
She steps away and comes back, and there is a half-orc captain who steps forward. So, leaving, huh?
Yes.
Just for a bit.
We do have, of course, the administrative fee.
The fee.
I'm gonna go
Oh,
ahead.
the fee. Yes. Yes, the fee. Well, yes. Guards, can you check those wagons over there? Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. They run over there. If you'd like to cover that fee now, I'd appreciate it.
And I will. 10 gold.
Yes, that seems to be the right amount for the fee. I need everyone to make a perception check real quick.
Sure.
Mm.
16.
Oh, 5.
Great. I'm playing with my badger.
Purja, as she reaches forward, you notice a tattoo on her arm of a winged snake.
Interesting.
Well, safe travels to all of you. Good luck.
Thanks. We'll see you again when we come back, I'm sure.
I wouldn't come back for a long time if I were you.
Like 3 days?
Like, longer.
4.
We should be gone for several 10 days at the least.
Yes. Well, you got away with it this time.
With what?
Huh?
Let's, guys, let's everyone, let's just go.
But she's so nice.
Yes, and we
Safe
shouldn't take up her
travels.
valuable time.
Keep up the
These
good
guys
work.
are free to go.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I'm going to start riding off.
All right. So you guys step through, ride through the gate in the night air. All right. The gates actually open for you, and they close right back.
Okay.
It is
Well,
11 o'clock at night.
Let's
You guys are
ride
now on the
towards
road.
the river for a while, and then we can ride along the river for a while.
So you
Good to
ride
me.
south visually from in front of the wall until you get far enough away that you really can't be seen fairly easily in the evening, and then shoot around snow beetles, meadery, and quite a few other things that are there along the town. So you go hours out of your way. By 2 a.m, you're by the north gate area and heading on the main trade route. Heading north. You make it as far as the intersection that chooses to go north or northwest. North heading towards Raslanter, northwest toward the coast. It is your choice to go further or to stop for the night. But at 2 a.m, 4 a.m, 5 a.m, it's literally morning when you hit that intersection. You can ride some more and just crash out real hard the next day or that evening, or you can choose to crash now.
I am.
Um,
No, I was gonna say I'm just dead tired. I'm ready to take a break. I don't know about y'all if you want to ride through the night or not.
did our little feasting and whatnot, did that, was that short rest time eating?
Yeah, that counts as a short rest. That does. Yeah, absolutely does.
We'll just get some of those hit points back. Rafe, you seem to have, whatever you want to do with it. What do you think? You want to push on? Crash at the next town, or you want to just put up that weird tent of yours?
If we rest here, we may be able to catch work with a merchant caravan moving the coast, or we can take the safer, longer route through Rassalanter, and we do have time to burn. We really shouldn't return to Waterdeep for several 10 days at least.
Then let's take the scenic route.
Okay,
Safer too.
See.
then let's head up towards Rassalanter. We can stop a little bit after midday and set up camp and stay.
So you
Fair
know
play.
that Neverwinter is at least 300 miles away on the fast route, and it's probably 450 miles on the slower route. Your choice.
Yeah, and Rafe realizes that their horses can probably do 25 miles a day, no problem. It's going to be a long trip there, either way. But they need a long trip because they need to stay out of Waterdeep.
So you could probably do about 40 or 50 miles a day, as long as the horses are rested in the evening. But it's still going to be a challenge.
Yeah.
You know? If you get anything that slows you down, and you will, that day needs to be, pad those days, of course. But there may be some days where you do 40 or 50 miles.
I'll see Lucy kind of nodding off in his saddle. Be like, Lucy, you want to jump on my horse with me and Chester, and then I'll just tie yours off?
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
So Rafe, bear
Absolutely.
in mind that once we hit Neverwinter, we can always stay there for a while.
True enough.
Why not take the shorter route and then we just
Well-
stay in Neverwinter for a while?
To take the shorter route, we would need to go with a caravan. You can't pass the Mirror of Dead Men as a small group. You won't make it.
I'm sorry, what exactly is? It's just a bunch of mere dead men? What's going on?
It is an ancient battlefield that is haunted by spirits and occasionally zombies and other sorts of undead.
If somebody's taking corpses from villages and doing gods know what with them, then who knows what they're doing with the Mirror of Dead then?
How does Gond feel about necromancy?
That would be the That would be the concern. And Gonda does not engage in necromancy.
You scared? What's
It's because you can't do it. You just can't
Oh
do
no!
it.
Shush! Guys, that's me.
Because necromancy is restricted mostly to Kalimvor's priesthood. I
Mm-hmm.
really don't understand how you don't have any education whatsoever in the gods.
Well,
haven't needed them.
At this point, Rafe is riding off towards Rastlanter since they decided they're going to take the long route.
So you take the north route.
Yep.
Right? By about 10 in the morning, you get to Rastlanter. Now, Rastlanter is not a large city by any stretch. It is a small town. It is a horse town in many respects as well, much like Amphale. There is an inn and a tavern in town. Do you wish to stay there for the night or anything else?
Yes,
No.
please.
No,
Oh,
no.
I'm all excited when I see a tavern. Tavern, guys.
Perhaps
No.
we should limit our interfacing with civilization for
We'll be staying
a
in the
while.
woods at least until we get out of Waterdavian territory.
They have beds.
Red Lark would be the first place you hit that's out of like close Waterdavian territory.
Yeah. I don't know. Like in the old days, and this is strictly out of character, Waterdeep City Watch actually patrolled as far north as Amphale.
The city guard.
The guard,
the
yeah.
watch, yeah.
Well, if they're looking for us, can't we just not look like us when we go into this tavern and get a room?
Easy enough for me.
No, that's an insane risk. I really don't think you understand. Like, they don't joke around. They will kill us.
I mean, other things have tried.
I slap my reins and say, "Look, I'm leaving. Follow me or don't. I don't care." You owe me one, Garlo. I followed you into the sewer.
I saved you. Yeah, she's right off. I saved your life.
If you hadn't wandered into an ambush, you wouldn't have needed to save it. Come on.
Talking about back with the wolves, I saved you. Yeah, I'm talking to Lucy, who's on my.
Yeah.
I saved her. I don't know what she's on the
Let it
So
up,
riding forward on, by the end of the evening, you get to Amphale, which is definitely a smaller rancher-like town with a lot more horse action. There are some amazing horses there. However, it's up to you if you're going to stay there for the night or not.
Can we sleep?
Please.
At what point have we hit exhaustion? If it's like,
Yeah,
You're hitting.
next
If
day.
you go past Amphale, you're getting to exhaustion.
we're gonna have to rest, but I don't want to rest in Amphale. Let's see if we can find a lodging with one of the farmers.
Here, I'll sleep on hay. I just want to sleep.
So it's getting to be evening. The sun is going down. It is red-orange skies, lovely to watch with a little bit of purple action. As you come down, there are some farmers that are out doing the last little bit of their stuff. You hail one, and he says, "Well, not in the house, but you can stay in the old barn."
We have tents, sir. We'll gladly set them up wherever you tell us we can.
That's fair enough. All I ask is that don't bother the kids too much. Don't mess with the animals. Don't steal any of the vegetables. And 2 copper apiece. Your
Absolutely
horses can
fair,
graze
sir.
all they want. I'm not worried about them, but I gotta
That's
take
absolutely
stuff to
fair,
market.
sir. And
Especially
I'll
after
just-
what
my
happened to-
daughters.
Especially after the news of what happened in Golden Fields just happened and stuff like that. So they were
Oh.
attacked by giants not that long ago.
Giants.
Yeah, just a few weeks ago, some adventures and local guards fended them off by a whole bunch of hill giants and everything else. And then not that long after, there were some giants out here attacked during the festival. Tried to eat all our food. So anyhow, just be wary.
How did you drive off the giants?
Well, we shot at them, but it was really some adventurers. They called themselves Stormbreakers. Anyway, they saved the festival. It was rough. Really rough. But anywho, just keep your eyes open. If you hear the bells ringing in town, keep your head on a swivel. It means there's trouble, but I don't think you'll have anything to worry about.
I'll hand over a silver piece to him.
Oh, well, thank you very much, sir.
Oh, no, absolutely. Our pleasure.
Pleasure's all mine. Good night. And he heads in, carrying his lantern, walking into his house.
Do we need a name?
Maybe. But let's worry about setting up camp first.
Okay.
You're good with
Hay in
names,
this
Sim.
barn? Oh, sorry.
There is hay in the barn.
Yeah, there's hay in the barn, and Rafe has two tents? Two-person tents. So, sorry to the odd person out.
Carlos, fine. He's gonna sleep on that hay. You don't need no tent. Just need a blanket.
You're in the hay.
I'm also going to use the ritual travel tent on one of them.
Okay. All right.
Oh, actually, I can do it on two. I'm going to do it on both.
Dang it.
What does that do
Right?
to the tents?
It turns them into well,
Little
they're bigger on
TARDISes.
the inside.
All right. All that stuff paid off from your time in Daggerford. You learned
Yes, Rafe has
some
spent a
skills.
lot of time studying spatial magic.
All right. So you managed to do that. Do you guys set up watches? Or are you guys good to go? Or what do you guys do?
You guys take watch. I'm gonna go to sleep, and I crawl into a tent before a decision can be made.
I only need like 4 hours of sleep, so I can do the back half if I can get some sleep ahead of time.
I'll take first watch.
Thank you, Garlo.
And I'll take the second watch then. Just wake me up when you need to get some sleep, Garlo.
Is that what's happening?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. All right. You all sleep soundly. No other issues occur over the night. You're woken up early in the morning by 2 roosters apparently playing dueling cock-a-doodle-doos first thing in the morning. Lucci, it is the most annoying sound in the world to you. Because it's not just one. It's one, and then another, and then another as they're trying to outdo each other, it sounds like. And they won't stop.
Whoever told roosters that they should crow?
The sun just barely peeks above the horizon as the farmer comes around with a bucket ready to milk his cows in the stables.
I think Garlo's considering that his mother had a really good coq au vin recipe and decides against making it.
I think
At
Sim
this
tries to
point-
join in on the rooster battle just for fun.
Okay, make your best performance for impressions of a rooster.
Yeah, I'm rolling for this. All right.
Yes. Oh yes.
14.
You do a semi-convincing rooster, and then suddenly the other roosters stop. They're not sure what's going on because there's never been a third rooster before.
I fixed it.
Literal stews button. All right.
I'm going through the morning rituals of a priest as if I am trying to recover my spell slots.
Okay.
Garlo is like, he didn't unpack anything, so he just like rolls up the tarp that he used as a blanket. But then, like seeing the others pack up in the farmer in the barn milking, he's like, "You have any other light chars you need done?"
Well, if you're feeling like it, I could use some wood chopped.
Say
It's
no
right
more.
around outside. You see the stump and all the stuff that needs splitting. Just go ahead and split it.
Garlo will do that while he waits. Kind of a good morning warm up.
Okay. So you find the axe and you start splitting wood. You have no problems doing that, but you have to stand on a chair to do it because it's set up for a human-sized guy. You're a little bit small. You're big, but you're not that big. You do get it done. I mean, like you do like at least 40 or 50 pieces while everybody else is packing up because you're hardened and they're lazy. Because tents take time and Lucy is lazy.
I'm crawling out. Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys get everything packed up. The sun is poked over the horizon. Chickens are out. Cows are done. Farmer comes out with his bucket and goes, "That's a healthy amount of wood. Thank you so much. You've saved me a little bit. Take a few with you if you need them for the road, but really appreciate your time." He goes into the house with the bucket.
Yeah, I take a couple. A bundle, just like wrap it around in a thing and tie it off to the horse.
Okay. And you guys get in your horses and you're on your way. This is a perfect time to stop for the evening. And from here, we're going to pick up on their adventurous trip to Neverwinter next week on Whiskey, Magic, and Destruction. Do go into... thank you so much for watching, everybody. Let's check what we got next here. I think we got a few things to talk about. Here we go. Anna, you want to start us off with the YouTube info so people know where to find us on YouTube after this?
Yes. Everyone, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. It is free, and this way you will not miss any of the action, and you will also get access to special content. Just remember, your likes and positive comments on the videos help other adventurers find our shows, so please go head over there and subscribe when you get a chance. Brandon?
Yes, if you liked our stuff here tonight, be sure to check out the other shows we have here at the Games Tavern. On Tuesday nights, we have The Omega Files, a Call of Cthulhu game set in the modern era, and that's at 7 p.m. Eastern. A crime with no motive, evidence, or suspects. The team pushes forward, unsure of where the trail will lead them, or to what end. And on Wednesdays, you can explore the world of Eberron with Dirty Deeds on at 7 p.m. Eastern. The party has defeated the Guardian of the Forge of Sharn, but now they must decide what to do with the Forge. Do they destroy it, sell it, or keep it for themselves?
Yes, and the winner of the mystery dice set from 1985 Games is 491 Phantom. Congrats, Phantom!
Right.
Congratulations to Tech Goblins will reach out to you in Twitch, on Twitch to get the information to you to send you your awesome prize. I already see you in chat there. Good work.
An enormous, gigantic, huge thank you to Shard Tabletop for sponsoring the show. You can check out the chat and link and use the code TGTShard20 to get 20% discount on your DM Pro or other subscription. Honestly, guys, we cannot say enough good things about Shard Tabletop. We use it. We love it. It is lightweight, and it makes playing the game more play and less work.
All righty. Thank you so much again for watching us tonight, guys. So excited to have you here with us, and we will see you next week on the Games Tavern's Whiskey, Magic, and Destruction.